Respect, respect, respect.
Okay, this one's
Respect,
obvious.
respect to everybody in the chat. Respect to you. Steady. Everybody that gonna come in and see Viper 23. Respect to you, my brother. How is everybody doing on this Friday night? How everybody doing this Friday night? And I just wanted to say this right here. Cause people do sing, acting, and all that stuff, right? And they make it big and do all of that. Don't mean that they are paid what they worth, right? And this brings me to Don Robinson of the group, a very good group in Vogue, right? She has came out and revealed that she has been living in her car for 3 years. For 3 years. Who would have thought? Who would have thought that somebody like her be living in her car for 3 years? Okay. And this is the story. I'm gonna read I'm gonna go to different sources. And I'm getting the source name, NBC News. Just right, NBC News, right? And let's see. And as it goes on saying, she says she hopes to share her story of resilience with others. See, when you're down like that, you got to find a way to come back up. You got to rise up like the phoenix. And this story was done by, I'm going to give him credit, by Terry Dickerson. I'm going to read it. As one of the members of the iconic 90s R&B group in Vogue, Don Robinson at one time sat in the upper stratosphere of celebrity performers. The group was nominated for multiple Grammy Awards, and its hits flooded the radio, which they did. Their hits flooded the radio. Now she has revealed that after having coped with personal family struggles, she had been living in her car for the past 3 years. Robinson shared the emotional news on her housing situation Tuesday on YouTube. She said that she got feedback from people telling her you should talk about it because you're a celebrity, and what if they judge you? And she goes to say it. This is what she said. I'm like, okay, what if? Yeah, what if? She said, what if they judge me? So what? We all judge. Life is life. Which she is right. And that was the proper response. Because people go through something, no matter how much money you have, people are gonna go through something. Respect my name here, my Kelly sister. People are gonna go through something. If you're not taking care of your business, like you should take care of your business, that's your fault. That's your fault. But if you in an industry like she was in, hey, you got somebody else take care of your business for you, and you might get screwed over one way or the other. With a deep breath, Robinson revealed that she has been living in her car. You guys, for the past almost 3 years, I have been living in my car. She said, I said it. Oh my God, it's out. That's not being ashamed. You got to do what you do. Got to do. Robert said she was living with her parents in Las Vegas in 2020, and that was wonderful until it wasn't. While they were living together, Robinson said her mother began to grow angry and began taking her anger out on her. That's see when you go back to live. Sometimes we go back to live with your parents. It's a regret. Sometimes of our parent, but we don't know why the mother got angry and began taking her anger out on her. We don't know. So she decided to leave her parents' home. She stayed in her car for a month before her co-manager offered to let her stay with him in Los Angeles. He said, I don't have a lot of room, but I'll make room for you, Robinson said. But then when I got to his place, he actually didn't have room for me. Robinson said her co-manager instead paid for her to stay in the hotel. What was supposed to be one night stay ended up lasting 8 months, and Robinson struggled to find apartments. Yeah, she had to deal with everything, Monique. She had to deal with everything. So it's just like this. I'm gonna say this right here. When a ball player, no matter what sports, actress, musician, no matter what, if you're making money, everybody expects you to take care of them. That's why I call it Hollywood, because they expect your family expect you to take care of them. But little do they know that only go for so long. When you try to take care of your family, and when you get down and out, where's your family to help you? Where your friends to help you? Okay, let's get this. Let's get going. At least she tried to find an apartment. Robinson then began researching her car life. She found that there was a whole community of folks living in their vehicles and loved what she was seeing. Hey, your car paid for, you can live in it. Robinson said she left her hotel on March 9th, 2022. She said she felt free. That was a sense of freedom that she had. She felt like she was on a camping trip, she said. This is what Miss Dawn Robinson was saying to I guess whoever was interviewed on her YouTube. Robinson said her story in the hope of challenging others to do the things they are that are scary and follow their own path. You're right. If they ain't strong, they're gonna try to do everything they stay on top. She said, this is not like, oh my God, poor Dawn. She's living in her car. It's terrible." She said, "I'm learning about who I am. I'm learning myself as a person and as a woman." And that's what she said. Sometimes it takes you you're right. See, Robert, she should never be ashamed of living life. Hey, she learned a lot about life and about herself as a woman. That's what people can't understand. Sometimes when people isolate themselves, go do things that look weird to majority of the people, it's not weird to them because they live in their life and they learn about themselves. They learn about themselves. See, I'm gonna ask y'all this question, chat, and people who will come in and watch. I'm gonna ask y'all this question: how many people actually learn about themselves? Where they at? How many people actually learn about themselves? Their mental, their physical. How many people actually learn about themselves? How many people? How many people know about themselves? Not people know about themselves. They don't know their limits. They don't know what they can and cannot do. But I don't like saying can't do, but you always can do something. You got to be satisfied with yourself and what you do and how you do it. You can't be ashamed. You cannot bow down to all the negativity that people gonna throw at you in this life. Because if you do, you're not doing what you want to do. You're not being yourself. You're doing what they want you to do. You're being their little puppet. So, and here's another article right here, and this from E News. Said Dawn Robinson offered job by ex-husband after sharing she's living in her car. Okay, Dawn Robinson ex-husband Andrew Allen offered her a job working in hospitality where he found success after leaving the music industry. Upon finding out she's been living in her car for 3 years. And this was written by Desiree, I can't pronounce that, and this was updated 6 hours ago. Don Robinson's ex-husband, Adrian Allen, is offering to lend a hand after Evo alum who founded the Akata Group alongside Terry Ellis, Sydney Her, and Maxine Jones, revealed she'd been living in her car for the past 3 years. Her ex offered her a job with Hilton to help get her back on her feet. Adrian, who was married to the My Lovin' singer from 2003 to 2010, told TMZ March 13th that she would be the perfect inclusion into the Hilton brand, adding that his transition to the hospitality industry had been nothing but good for him. In fact, he went as far as saying that his new sales position saved his life and his finances, bringing him more money than the music industry ever did. See, people don't understand. You only get some percentage of that. The producer, the writer, and the company get majority of the money, right? And most people will make more money outside that music industry. We make more money outside that music industry. So, what's so bad about living in your car for 3 years? Don't think I can worry about especially if she's in LA and California, it's not going to get cold. Don't think I worry about something to eat. Make sure you wash up real good, brush your teeth. Every thing you got to worry about is your hygiene and get something to eat. That's all you have to worry about. You don't have to worry about it, hardly nothing. See, you could be a strong man. You can be a strong woman to do what you can do to survive. Cause you doubt, your stuff happens. So stuff happens. What you gonna do? You gonna say, "Oh, no, this, oh, this and that," and just as we made the drastic switch for the winning Grammy to kill it as a frontline sales executive, he encouraged John to use her charisma, personality to do the same, noting that entertainment isn't going to pay her what she's worth. No, they're not. That industry is not paying the singers, the actors, what they worth. Not the not our people. Okay. Let me see. Can I find? Let me see. Can I find? Let's see. They gonna. Yeah. And I'm reading for the USA and the see what I said. I can imagine she fell into a depression after leaving the music industry. Yeah, that usually happens. She said she'll feel no shame. Yeah. She did not detail the circumstance that led to her living in her car long term. The singer said she first took refuge in her vehicle in 2020 after living with her parents in Las Vegas. Robinson said her relationship with her mother, which allegedly became tribute, led her to taking shelter in her vehicle. After about a month living in her car, Robinson said she was persuaded by her former. Yeah, we know about that right there. Okay. After the unnamed manager allegedly refused to help her find an apartment. So people was trying to take advantage of you. And she said that she feel like her co-manager was playing a game. Sometimes I think people want to trap you and keep you in a situation where you're vulnerable and dependent on them. And I wasn't the one. So where I take it from this, see if I'm right about this, chat. See if I'm right about this. The industry tried to take advantage of her, so she stepped away from it. Right? She stepped away from it, and she went to live with her parents. It seemed like her parents trying to take advantage of her because she was vulnerable. Then the co-manager looked like he was trying to take advantage of her because how vulnerable she was. If a person trying to take advantage of you and you in a vulnerable situation, get out of that situation. Get out of that situation. Because you cannot be yourself in that vulnerable situation. Try to get you trapped in something that you know you don't need to be in. Yes, they did. See, they had a beautiful sound. See, we as humans, we got some good, we got some bad. We don't have none. I don't think we got no people, no humans in between good and bad. Because there's some people that will help you when you think they helping you, and that thing you are trapped. You owe them. You don't have no freedom. You don't have nothing. Manipulation, what it's called. Manipulation, what it's called. This you together?
Of course it is.
But I said that to say this right here. Sometimes you gotta
Hello,
look in
everyone.
sometimes you gotta look in yourself to see what you made of. She said, "Hey, I'm going to tell you, I have seen on YouTube people make chronicles about living in their car or their van. There is a
Hmm.
community. There is a community. Like I said,
Van life.
yeah, van life. Only thing you actually got to worry about something to eat. Hey, make sure your hygiene is up, and hopefully they
keeping
will
your keeping your keeping your house mobile.
your car. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Cause guess what?
But
Guess what that does? Guess what, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna let you, we got this together. But guess what that does? Is it, it shows you. It gets you back to tell me what I said. Blessing. And it shows you can become who you are. Right? You
uh-huh.
find out what kind of person you is. What kind of person you really are. You get inside your mind. Get your mind right. Cause we already together. We already know how the weird is the music industry. Cause they don't get paid much.
Right.
They don't get paid much. But I
The
don't know
most
what.
money that they get paid more when they go on tour.
Yeah, yeah. And I'm gonna say this. I don't know was her ex husband being genuine or was he trying to do like her parents and their co manager. You see what I'm saying? I don't know. I can't say I can't say which, but that was a nice gesture he made to it. So, what you got to say about the situation?
Well, being I can't say 100% I know, but I have family that you heard of the group Troop that sang Mama Sita and Spread
Yeah,
My Wings.
yeah. Spread my
Yeah,
wings was a bomb, boy. Spread my wings was a bomb.
yeah.
I love that
Um,
song.
one of the guys in the group, that's my god brother, and
Uh-huh.
they do you dirty, like especially when it comes to money. Sometimes they keep your not residuals. I forgot what you call it. What do you call it when
Royalties,
you your
royalties.
royalties? Yeah, they keep your royalties. You see what happened with Angie Stone? How she said they kept her money, but there was a television show when In Vogue was trying to get back together and there was some issues going on. And what they do in Hollywood is they pit the females against one another. such as no, I'm not saying 100%, but with Destiny Child, the ultimate goal was to make Beyonce the mega star, and there she is, the mega star. So people had to go through some bumps and bruises and some, you know, heels on the top of heads to get to the top. And I'm not saying that, you know, she did that. I'm just giving my opinion. But that van life or whatever life she chose, where she said that, you know, her and her mom, they couldn't get along. I think what it is as long as her money was rolling in and funding them to do the things that they wanted to be able to do, she was all good. But then when she got to a place where she needed them because she wasn't bringing the money in, then she became a problem, and you found every issue with her that you possibly could find with her because she was no longer your golden cow that you rub and them coins pop out. That's my opinion when it comes to the relationships that she had. When you're up, everybody love you. When you down, nobody wants to be bothered with you. And I think, and then Jermaine Dupri, him, you know, my opinion, I don't know him. So what I'm saying is alleged, he needs to shut up because it was word on the street that he was robbing his artists blind and keeping their money and using their money to go to strip clubs and buy himself jewelry and do all the things that he wanted to do, but he was robbing his artist. So he doesn't have a leg to stand on to even make a comment. You know, people trip me out when they have so much to say and they were the people behind people's downfall.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna pick back on what you just said. Especially when you talk about this allegedly, right? Yeah, I just did. In my opinion, and I know I'm gonna make some Beyonce fans mad. I don't care. Yeah, she can't sing. The other two that was in the original group, they sang better than she can. But guess who was the manager of the group?
Her dad.
That daddy. So
there was some allegations that came out against the dad as well. So that whole Hollywood and here's the thing.
I call it weird.
Right. Here's the thing. And it's not about color, but then again, it is about color. This is the problem that I'm looking at. The music industry makes sure it is a must. It is their last dying word that Black women has to be extra sexually hyped. Like they have to be hypersexual. They have to undress and almost show their genitalia. With white women, they don't do that to them. It's if you look at the Black women versus the white women are clothing, they got clothing on, but they want the Black woman, you know, naked, showing all her stuff with her legs gapped open, talking about her, you know, genitalia. I could do this, pop this, and it tastes like this. Yours smell like that. I can do this to him, and he can do that to me, and his big truck and my garage. I mean, it's just so degrading the way they want. And if a Black artist wants to say something uplifting, they don't want to promote that. They want to promote the filth.
And you know, we talked about this. We did a show. We did a live about this earlier, right? And I said, take a look at all the artists. Take a look at
Casey Viper.
Take a look at Tweet Electric. Take a look at Whitney Houston. Take a look at Gladys Knight. Take a look at Aretha Franklin. The list goes on and on. Right? Different times, right? That was different times. Now look what our women had to do just to get noticed. It's not the music that's selling, it's the image.
It's their body parts. And
There
then
you
look,
go.
why do all the black women have to have BBLs and breast implants and lip injections and fake hair, fake lashes? They can't be their selves. They can't wear their natural hair. So today you can hardly find a young girl rocking her natural hair because
Mm,
of the images that, that industry, whether it be the music or Hollywood, that industry tells them that they're not good enough. I have to wear a wig. I have to do me. I don't wear makeup. I never had to wear makeup, and I'm grateful for that. I have never been one that had to wear it, but when I wear it, it enhances the way I look. But then people are like, "Why are you wearing makeup when you don't need it?" You know,
okay.
I mean, I
Hmm.
don't even need lip gloss. I don't need eyeliner. I don't need blood. I don't need none of it. You know, and
Yeah, you're right. You're right about that. I'm telling you this right here. Why do some people, some females,
hi, black butterfly baby.
you get ready for bed? Oh, you got tired of the beach, huh? Okay, you got tired of the sea. But I'm saying this right here. Why do some women? Those I said some, I say all. When a man, you see a man's natural beauty, right? You see a man's natural face, right? No makeup, no wig. Men don't wear all of that unless you know what, unless they whatever.
A flower boy.
Yeah, yeah. But why some women gonna get mad when a man say, "Let me see your natural hair, your natural beauty without makeup"? So I'm like this right here. If a man marries a woman, right, she ain't going to bed with all that makeup on. Cause guess what he gonna see? He gonna see how you look when you wake up anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So why you gonna get mad? And this is another thing she said right here. This per USA Today. She said in her Tuesday video, Robinson said with fans that while she was initially anxious about living in her car, she learned to embrace her off-grid lifestyle. She said she felt free. She felt like she was on a camping trip. Robinson said it was the right thing to do. I did. She did not regret it. She shouldn't regret it. She shouldn't regret it. Hey, she said it out of her own mouth. She felt free and she felt like she was on a camping trip. See, that one thing that when you go through something like that, I ain't gonna say she went through it. I'm saying when she did something like that, you might have anxiety about doing it. Cause thing gonna go through your head, that's gonna go through your head. But guess what? You're gonna make it. She gonna make it through that because she chose
Right.
that. Because guess who do she have to answer to? Who do she have to answer to doing it that way? Nobody. No human
You
she got
know
to answer
what?
to.
C Viper says Shaka Khan. They claim she was raped a lot. No, she wasn't raped. She was a loosey goosey. She
Yeah.
she was a loosey goosey. She wasn't grape. Man. Let me tell you, nobody was safe. Your man wasn't safe around her. Let's put it like that.
Yeah.
I be in bed early, but this is Good Friday Night Live. Thank you.
Thank
Um,
you.
Static says record labels loan you money that you have to pay back. So if the company doesn't get what they spent, you don't get anything but what do I know? They do loan you money and you do pay it back because they make you work hard to pay it back.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but now what they're doing, which is crazy, they're putting life insurance on these artists, especially the rappers. So in case something happened to those rappers and they're under contract, they're guaranteed to get their money back, which is
Yep.
so sad. It is really, really sad the way that they are doing things now. No record
Mm-hmm.
label should be able to but you have to sign the paperwork, of course. But some of these guys are so anxious, to be out there that they're just about to sign anything, which is sad.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you have to give up all your this one artist spoke out and they had their mixtapes and all the stuff that they did for themselves. I mean, they promoted themselves. They did everything they would do, concerts, they paid for everything. Everything was paid for because they sold their music themselves out of their trunk or whatever it was they did. And so this one guy said that he was approached by a record label, and he said he was happy and excited. He said, but they wanted him to give up all of his original music, like all the mixtapes and stuff, the rights to all his old music before they actually signed him. He was like, I'm not about to do all that. And he said he walked away from the deal and the contract that they wanted to give him. He said, I'm making way more money than what they would have ever given me. But he got other artists that he knows, and when he throws a concert, he includes them. They have to pay him, which is cool. That helps him pay for, like the place, lights, and all the cameras and all that good old stuff. But yeah, these people are nuts.
Yeah, but fine, and you're right. Them contract is something. Them contract is bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, and thing what
Yeah, pay it back at any cost.
Yeah, and what the record labels and these other people is starting to realize is that all you had to do is get a big following on these social media platform. Your music gonna get out there regardless. That what they don't like.
Black Butterfly, I love her. She's so funny. But you know what? It's really, really sad how demonic and evil these industries have become. It's absolutely horrible. And you have people that are so desperate that they'll do just about anything just to get their face up on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
It's sad, I mean, at what cost? And and they were talking about the casting couches and stuff like that. I mean, it's been so many different stories. It's so many different stories out there. And I have friends, they got their SAG cards and stuff because they did so many extra, movies as extras. I forgot how they did it, but when they got their cards, they were so excited. They got to, rub shoulders with, the big stars and stuff like that. Like I got a friend right now, he got his SAG card. And so when there's a movie, if he wants to be in that movie, he'll let his agent know, and because he knows, I mean, it's like all the stuff that he was telling me, all the people that he met. I'm not impressed by any of those people. I could care less. They're normal people just like us. I'm not impressed at all, period. I've actually, met a few stars, and they were standing there like I was supposed to jump up and down. Mike Epps, my sister, she knows Mike Epps personally, and I had went to her house one day, and I walked right past him, and she was like, "Girl, you're not gonna go say hi to Mike Epps?" No. She said, "Get out there and say hi." And I went outside. I said, "Hi," and we took pictures together. And he was talking to me, and he was looking at me because they want people to be like, "Oh my God, it's." I'm like just talking to him normal. I said, "Okay, I gotta go by." And my sister was like, "You rude." I'm like, "What am I supposed to do? What am I really like? What am I supposed to do?" Now, if he would have broke out and gave me 100,000 cash right then, I'd have been.
There you go.
I'd have been all on him. I'd have been all over him. But no.
I'll tell you this right here. I'm tell you this right here. With that, when you said that, right, that made me think about when I used to work at this other place. I ain't for the name, right? Because I don't like him no more. And
you don't like who?
This other place I used to work.
Oh.
I ain't gonna give that publicity. But I seen R. Kelly, and nobody bothered him. Nobody reacted like, R. Kelly. No, because the studio was right across up the hill. Then we see Music Soul Child. I see Music Soul Child. Hey, Aaron. And the one I actually got excited about?
Oh.
Dougie Fresh. Dougie Fresh, because he's old school.
Oh, I'd have lost my mind. I was so in love with Dougie Fresh. I used to lie. Oh, let me tell you, I used to lie my butt. I used to say Dougie Fresh was my boyfriend, but we couldn't tell nobody.
Okay. Butterfly said, I've been looking at stories of old single lives like way back, especially our people, they be targets. Then see Bible said, including their soul, right. That was like Butterfly said. Then said, throw that ass in a circle.
No, I wouldn't be throwing my butt in a circle, but I'd have been drooling all over Dougie Fresh.
See, that's the only person I actually got excited about. Because he's old school.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I met who's the one of Wild Wild West? Curtis Blow? Is that him?
Kool Moe Dee.
Kool Moe Dee. I met Kool Moe Dee. We was on the freeway, and I was like, oh my God. And they like, who is that? I'm like, you don't remember the Wild Wild West? And we were driving down the freeway singing it. We were singing it all wrong.
Hey, throw your own words in there. Who cares? But the thing about the people like Dougie Fresh, Kool Moe Dee, you can throw LL in there too. You know what I'm saying? And
I'm not too big on LL, but I like my favorite all time over anybody. I would take Dougie Fresh over everybody.
But what I was saying about that is
he can human beatbox on me any day. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I am just playing.
You know, Mondo, you got to stand and let know Mondo don't hear this, right?
No, I just gotta make a funny joke. You know, no, I wouldn't. No, I love my husband too much. If I was never married, yeah. Me and Dougie Fresh, he can booger all he want.
but what I was saying about them artists from back then, it was hardly no cuss words in them rap songs.
Right.
It was, and think about Freddie Jackson, Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey,
excuse me, Freddie Jackson was not singing to us. Come on now, he was singing to y'all.
Who's y'all? But do what I'm saying.
Y'all Menzies.
Now the fruit of pebbles.
I thought he was in love with his lady. He meant no. He wasn't singing to women.
But what I was saying was about them artists like that. It was about the music, about the words of the song. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It was about the words in the song. Like Slick Rick. Look at Slick Rick, boy. He told a story, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Look, I don't care. I'm going to go ahead and say it. Ice-T. I don't care who don't like it. When all that stuff was going on, he came out and said, "We want to say in that rap song. What was it? Cop K?
Hey. I don't know.
Yeah, but the thing is,
I didn't like Ice-T because I felt like he was a womanizer. You know what I'm saying? That was my only issue with him, is that I felt like he was a womanizer. And the woman that he has now, which is allegedly, but it's his business, he built her the way he wanted her to be. And I wish that she had more love for herself to the point where she would just love herself and know that she was beautiful without him. You know what I'm saying? I hate when women, I don't care what nationality you are, I hate when women don't love themselves enough not to allow a man to mistreat them and degrade them. I hate that with such a passion, because I don't care what nobody say. God made you for you to be loved and to cherished and to be treated very, very well. What gave you the right to disagree with God's plan for your life to get with somebody that don't love you? And first of all, if he don't love himself, he damn sure can't love you.
But I agree with you when you said that. Well, you gotta look at some of the women that got a man that said, "Hey, I like the way you just."
No, like, 2 Live Crew was nasty.
Oh yeah, 2 Live Crew was nasty, boy.
They was nasty. They was nasty.
But Yeah, there's some women that do what they man tell them to do, whatever, whatever. But there's some women out there, a man, they man can say, "Hey, I like you just the way you are, I love you," and they show them all that stuff. They still go do that surgery. You see what I'm saying? It's like you can't win with if you would. I'm like this. If you gotta love. See what the problem is with these some of these women that does that and does what a man won't tell them to do and don't listen. Sometimes don't. Some that listen to a man and say, "Oh, I want you to get these right here," and the ones that don't listen to the man that really love them and tell them not do that, they don't love themselves. They gotta start loving
Um,
themselves.
Black Butterfly, James Brown was married, and he from the story, he would whoop the dog crap out of his woman. Jill Scott actually played in the movie with what's his name? The one that passed away, the Black Panther dude.
I know his name. I know who you're talking about. They know who you're talking about.
Yeah, he played the movie.
Bozeman.
Yeah,
Chadwick Boseman.
Bozeman. Chadwick Boseman. He played James Brown, and in the movie they did his life story, and he whooped the crap out of the one that played Jill Scott. He whooped the crap out of her. He had some struggles, but who has not had struggles? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? We
yeah.
look at these stars and we put them on
They're
such a
human.
pedestal, but we don't realize that they go through stuff every day just like we do, but they just have more money and they still go through stuff.
See, and the thing I like about what Don Robinson said, she don't give a flying F for these people what they talking about. She,
I thought
I'm
they were
on.
supposed to have some kind of reunion because I saw it on TV.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to look that up. I'm gonna look that up. I get back with you. But the thing is, she don't give an F what people say on social media, negative. Cause she said she loved what she doing. She loved what she did. I don't know if she's still living in a car or not, but she loved what she did because she found herself.
Right,
She
peace over everything.
and she found positivity about herself. She learned about herself. See what I'm saying? Sometimes I said this together. See, do you agree with it? Sometimes you got to go off by yourself for a while.
Yep.
Go to find your peace, to find who you really are, to find truly out what you can do and how you can get back to. See, I'm like this right here. People think because you're in Hollywood, because you're making music, because you're doing this, doing that. Guess what? It's here today and going tomorrow, ain't it?
Right. Now, but you know what? This reminds me of something else. Okay, for instance, you know how extremely popular Janet Jackson was at the time,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Janet Jackson came out after the fact. She was like, while I was doing all this singing and dancing and doing tours and, performing and doing all this stuff, no one knew that I was being abused by the man that I was with. No one knew that I was living in turmoil. I had to keep
Mm-hmm.
a smile on my face, and
Mm-hmm.
it like for 10 years she was being abused by that dude, that Latino dude that she
Oh
was with.
yeah,
He was
yeah,
abusing her,
yeah.
and she had to keep a smile on her face. She had to act like everything was okay. And a lot of times, those stars, those singers, those actors and actresses, they are going through literal turmoil and hell, and they have to keep a smiling face. Like one lady was doing a music video and they had to get it out. She had a tooth infection that was so bad, but you could never tell because she had to put that professionalism before herself.
Mm-hmm. And when they do that right there, when they do that right there, that takes a piece of them out. You know what I'm saying? They take a piece of their soul out, and that's why you see so many.
Yep, Black Butterfly. Yep.
Yeah, and that's why you see so many of those celebrities. What are they doing? They're doing the hard drugs and drinking.
Can you do me a favor so we don't have to when they put in a comment? Can you just put it up so they can know that we recognize their comments? Because I don't like it when I'm in a chat and I feel like nobody's paying attention to my comments because I'm
Yeah,
interacting.
yeah. But like I said, how many people, celebrity, you think goes through that, get hooked on the drugs, get hooked on alcohol? They also you see them. Oh, they in rehab. Why you think that? Why you think that is?
Say that again. I missed that part. Say that once more.
You know how these celebrities. You see, oh, I didn't know he or she was in rehab. You know how they,
Right.
hey, you know how they did try to do Britney Spears, right? Talk about no, it wasn't that. It'd be the drug and the alcoholism that these celebrities do. That what happened to them is they mind, they do it, and you wonder why they wind up in drug treatment facilities, alcohol treatment facilities, and you wonder why.
You know what? Speaking of Britney Spears, I'm gonna say allegedly because I really don't know her, but I'm gonna tell you from what I was paying attention to. The first problem that she brought on her own self was when she started messing with Kevin Federline because
Yeah.
he was married to Shar Jackson
Yep.
and she broke up a home. So there are repercussions when you interfere with a relationship thinking
Yep.
that you won because you the side piece. You know what I'm saying? That
Mhm.
was the first mistake. Second problem was she put him on a pedestal and had to prove to him that she was the better woman, which probably drove her insane
Yeah.
because she couldn't keep up with him nor her tour dates and things. Because after he got with her, he totally stopped working. She got pregnant and had children by him. And what did he do? Her
Had the kid.
her already tumultuous life. He took advantage of her vulnerability, took her kids, and she funded his lifestyle with his new family until those kids turned 18. Then he turned around and tried to make his son go to college because if they go to college, you got to pay child support until they get out of college,
Hmm.
right? And
Hmm.
the child did not want to go to college. He was trying to force that child to go so that he can continue to get child support from her. But she made her very last payment and they told him, no more money, get a job. You've lived off of her long enough. The same thing happened with Halle Berry. And
Mm.
that's enough to drive anybody insane.
Yeah. I'm telling you this right here. When I heard that she with Kevin Federline, and I didn't like it. I didn't like it when I first heard about it. When I first saw her, heard her. And you were just a backup dancer for her. You see what I'm saying? And that that what you had. That's what drives people nuts. And I'm glad she did. I'm glad Don Robinson did what she did. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad she did because she wasn't gonna let her parents, that co-manager, tell her what to do, get her caught in a vulnerable state. She said, "I really gonna live my car to deal with this BS."
She told her own story.
Yeah, nobody look at nobody came out with it because everybody will. If you look at it, everybody will ask you what happened to Don Robinson, but she came out and told her own story on her own time.
Right.
So it won't be no kiss construed, no additive, nothing, nothing added, nothing taken away from it.
But even though she's telling her own story, we're talking about human beings. We're talking about people now, right?
Hmm.
So she's telling her own story, but you're still going to have those naysayers that want to add their own 2 cents and analyze and try to say, well, this and that and that and this. They're still going to do it regardless to the fact
Hmm.
whether she's telling her own story or not, which is
Hmm.
absolutely berserk.
Hmm. But you know what she said though? This her thing. She don't give a fly. You know what? Know that right? I'm telling you.
Mhm.
I'll tell you a story right here. This woman, she went. This woman, she big on TikTok. She got over, I think, 5 million followers from all on social, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, of that whatever social media. She from Kansas. She from Kansas City. She goes down to Mexico, somewhere in Mexico, and never wakes up. But she had asthma, and she tried out for a while now, but didn't make it. But she started her own production company, doing her own small film. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But just like I said, who needs a record label? Who needs who actually needs Hollywood? All you need is a camera, a good script, some people who could act real good. It's a beat machine, sound machine, to make your own film, your own music. Put that together with that. Guess what? Hey, you can make it. I can make a movie and stick it on him and show y'all. Guess
Mm-hmm.
what? Oh, and guess what? It wasn't going to Oh, he did this. We did it. Guess what? You making the money. So it goes to show you that mindset. I know people don't like Tyler Perry. He got it from the grind, but although he kissing the folks' butt now, you know what I'm saying? That's another thing. But you got to stay true to yourself. And she is being true to herself, right? Is it done being true to herself?
Yeah, she's keeping her own truth. I mean, she's not ashamed of it because if she was, she would have never said nothing. She just had to, get to a place where realization is this. I did this for me, for self healing, for me to do better, for me to grow, and now I'm ready to let the world know this is what I've been doing for me, for my peace of mind, for my sanity, for my health.
Yep.
But you still gonna have them naysayers, like I said. And I pray that she doesn't allow that, even though she gained her peace. I pray she doesn't allow that to, cause her to fall backwards.
Yeah. I don't know. I gotta look that up. Black Butterfly. I would let you know. And here's another story. This is kind of go with this story what we were talking about done, but it doesn't. This guy was 34. This girl was 18. She got 2 kids. She had 1 kid, but was pregnant with another kid. He manipulated her so much that she broke into his house where he was living with another woman, when she was pregnant too, and she unalived herself in the bedroom.
Huh?
Yeah, she unalived herself in the bedroom while pregnant with their daughter.
Wait. You got say all that again, because I think. Wait a minute, did I miss something?
No, you didn't miss nothing. I said what I said.
I'll read it again.
Yes, this 34-year-old had a kid by this 18-year-old. Now you do the math on that. How old she was when he started messing with her, and she was pregnant by him again with a little girl, but he broke up with her. Started being with this other woman. Had her pregnant, and she broke into the house, and she offed herself.
Wow.
And the caveat to that is, what made me so mad about that story is that he is trying to play the victim.
That's not gonna work because first of all, they're gonna backdate to when the first baby was born and his age and how old she is now, was now. If she got 2 kids, that means he was messing with her probably 16, 17.
There you go. And just think, I say, some did shows about this, right? I don't care your man, I don't care your woman. You mess with somebody underage, you robbing the cradle. You are a pedo to me. You are do not supposed to do that. You mess with a mental state. See, he might not directly had something to do with.
He groomed her.
Yeah, he directly didn't have nothing to do with what she did, but indirectly he did. You feel what I'm saying? So, and that was that what eats at me right there. Pay attention to your children. See, and the other problem I got is what the heck is the parent? Now y'all want what was the siblings? What were the parents? Now y'all want to talk bad about it, but yet you let her go with him. Knowing he was 16, 17 years older than she was. I don't care that was a man, I don't care that's a woman that old. That's grooming. Who will agree with me on that?
I kind of disagree with you when you say he didn't have anything, because when you groom somebody.
No, I said he has. Oh, you talking about directly? But indirectly,
Yeah,
he did.
Directly, I believe he did. He had something directly to do with it, because when you groom someone, especially when a person is young and impressionable, and he may have been the first one that have showed her attention, and he probably broke her in. You know what I'm saying? He had to. She probably was a virgin. He promised her the world, and then when he broke that promise, she probably was asking him to come back, and he was probably saying, sometimes people will say, go terminate yourself or leave me alone or this, that, and other, and they can't see anything outside of you because you took total advantage and groomed her.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let's say, where were the parents? Now, I can't say you don't know because you got nieces and nephews, but what I'm saying is, as a parent, your kid can tell you they're at school, and if the school doesn't call and let you know that child missed school today, your kid could have been somewhere else doing God knows what, until a letter comes in the mail telling you that your child didn't show up on February the 12th.
Mm-hmm. But you know what?
And you had no idea that your child didn't show up on February 12th, because that's where you dropped them off at. And you assumed that they was going to stay there, but they didn't.
But you know what? Another reason I would say that I'm gonna get a little blame to the parent on that, right? I'm gonna tell you why I'm gonna get a little blame to the parents on that. Because when she had that child, I think that little boy about 1 or 2 years old right now when she did that, right? So do the math on that question.
No, I'm not talking about that part. I'm not talking about that part. The part that I'm talking about is while she was getting impregnated. That's the part I'm talking about. But after the fact, there would have been a problem because of her age. He would have been in somebody's jail cell. He would have been sitting in somebody. Me? Oh, he would have been sitting in somebody's jail cell.
That's what I was getting at. That's what I'm getting at. So that's the part the parents should step in. Hey, I'm finna report him. You done did something to my 16-year-old daughter. I don't care what the parent, I don't care her older brothers or sisters, her aunt, cause I do not care. Now these I'm seeing the thing to your IG, not your IG, your email, so you can see it. That somebody in her family knew that he was too old for her.
But you know what? Sometimes, depending on the background that she came from, too. Let's think about this. Let's say it's a background where a mama ain't got her stuff together, and she really don't care. She don't really spend time with her daughter. Don't care where she go. It could have been. I'm not saying that it was, but it could have been one of those situations. Yeah. If not, where was mama if it wasn't that situation?
That's what I'm saying. What was the family? Now y'all want to make. Yeah, although I know he's no good, right? He's no good. But now y'all want to make it seem like, oh, y'all were there for when this happened. Maybe y'all was there. But the thing is, what he's doing still out. And he had a nerve to, when she did something to him, he called the police, had her locked up. But yet y'all wasn't there when he first started getting with her. Although she might have hid it, but when y'all found out, and then when y'all found out she was pregnant, that when y'all should have called the police and had his butt locked up.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'd have definitely had him locked up. He's been in jail doing something. But like I said, I believe he took total advantage of her
Yeah,
and she couldn't handle it. Some people just can't handle it. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? She probably thought, I got these two kids. Um,
No, she had
ain't
one.
nobody,
She was pregnant with.
but
She had one.
that's
She
still
was
two
pregnant with
kids.
another. Yeah.
That's still two kids because she's pregnant right now. That's still two. Even though the baby's not fully out, she still got two kids. So I got
Mhm.
these two kids. This man done left me. He done used me. And we don't know what went through that baby's mind. Whatever it was devastating to her for her to take her life and the life of the unborn child.
I'm gonna tell
That's
you something.
devastating.
That is devastating. And uh, I look like that. Like I said, I don't care a man. I don't care a woman. If you over if you over 21, I'm going to say if you over I'm if you over 19, I'm stopping at 19. And you messing with a 15, 16 year old, you need your butt whooped. You need your butt whooped.
You need to go to jail.
Yeah, under.
Forget getting your butt whooped. You need to go to jail.
And I don't
That's what
care.
needs to happen.
Like I said, they go for a man, they go for a woman. I don't discriminate when it comes to that. And I'm gonna say this right here. Like I said, that goes to show you, right? Nobody I said that story right there to give the complexity of a young mind and an older mind. You see what I'm saying? You see the difference, right? You see the difference in the different type of minds, right?
Right.
See, Dunn, she did what was best for her. But this young lady who's 16, 17, 18 years old that was groomed, I want to say allegedly, right? I'm going to say allegedly just for they won't say anything. By a 34-year-old man that, because I look like this way. Don't tell what he was telling his new girlfriend that was pregnant at the time, right? And don't tell her what he was still telling her.
That's
So
crazy.
it's all about the mindset. It's all about the mindset. All about the mindset. And why, and this what I don't understand, thing I don't understand. Why do people want to come for somebody like her and throw negative shades on her for doing what she want to do?
Because they miserable. That's why.
Yeah. She got her own mind. She doing what she want to do. She not following nobody else. She follow herself.
Excuse me.
Hey, I got two more stories. I got two more stories. You know the Meghan Markle. You know what I'm talking about?
Hmm?
That married Prince William.
Mm-mm.
No, the one that married one of Princess Diana's sons. That lady.
Oh, Megan and what's his name?
Yeah, and the one that people mad that she look white but she black.
Mm-hmm.
You know, some of the British people over there mad as hell. Nobody mad at her and dishing her because she had a cooking show on Netflix, but and it got picked up for another season. Talking about she faking and fucking all that stuff. And guess who had to throw their 2 cents in? Her daddy.
Of course, he mad because he ain't getting no clout.
Yeah. And I'm looking like this right here. You know how back in the day that our great grandparents, our grandparents, even sometimes our mother going to garden the vegetables, showing how to cook there, and she was showing how to make her her favorite dishes to other celebrities on Netflix,
Mm-hmm.
and they called her fake. But she did have some people called defender. that when you do
People
something,
always gonna have something to say. It doesn't matter what you do. You and Armando, the Wolfpack can come up with a cure for a disease. We can all come up
yeah,
together, and somebody gonna say something and people are being cured left and right, left and right.
mhm,
Doctors are proving that what we came up with is really a cure for, let's say, asthma. People don't have asthma no more. The parent takes this type of medication prior to the child being born, and nobody's born with asthma. Oh no, the Woodpeck lying. Nah, 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 nah. But nobody's had an asthma attack in years. So it doesn't matter what you do.
yeah,
Just like Donald Trump said, I can come up with the cure for cancer and they'll still see a problem. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter what you do.
yeah, you're right.
It don't
Yeah,
matter. You, for instance, the things you do, the how you do these lives. Somebody always gonna have an issue with you, regardless whether you do good or bad. Period.
mhm. And they sometimes they don't understand my method by telling 2, 3, 4 different stories, and they don't get that they all go together in one, and they don't get the message. Y'all get the
Bro,
message.
you be moving the goalposts sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes you be picking at people just to frustrate them. I see what you be doing. You be doing some you be on some bullshit sometimes. Sometimes and then you get them all frustrated and stuff, and then come out. And it ties back to what I said. I'm like, this son of a biscuit. Yeah.
And it does.
Yeah,
And
you
it
know, you
does.
know how to push. You know how to push buttons. That's one thing I can say about you. You a professional button pusher. You got that.
Hey,
You got that. Cause sometimes I be like getting mad. I'm like, you know what? He playing. Okay, I'm cool. I'm cool. He ain't gonna get me. He ain't
but
gonna get me twice.
but thing is, it all ties back in together anyway. You know what I'm saying? People don't understand that when and it's just like it's just like this black woman, right? A sister, a queen, got a cure for cancer. Got a cure for cancer. You know how people had to go in for surgery to get the cancer cut out for them, right? She invented a laser which burned the cancer. You know they don't want her to put that out.
Of course, because they make too much money while keeping us ill.
Yeah, yeah.
Why do they want us? If we were to get healed from these diseases, then the pharmaceutical company will demolish. Don't The government is the biggest drug dealer in the world, please, and
And
we paying to hurt ourselves even more. You see these Asian people, they use all types of herbs and stuff, and they don't have nowhere near the stuff that we got going on.
think about this right here. That thing, the pharmaceutical companies, they get paid. And guess who else getting paid? The insurance company.
Hmm.
And I'm
Yep,
going.
they all
Hey,
tie in together.
and guess what? I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this. I know I probably somebody's going to be mad when I say this. I don't care. They get mad. All the city, the county, the state, and the federal government is a Ponzi scheme. Think about it. Think about it. Who getting paid?
Right.
Who getting paid?
Man, it's just a lot going on.
Yeah. But I got it. We're going to end this live on a good note, a happy note. Have you seen on TikTok or YouTube the black folks with their pets talking to them like they child, which they are their child, and the look
Mm-mm.
on and the look on the pet's face. You know
Mm-mm.
how you talk to you know how you talk to Baby Wolf, right?
Yeah.
They be talking to their pets like that.
Oh
It's
wow.
funny. It's funny. It is funny. I'm seeing that video too. It is funny because I'll be like, hey, you know what? I'll be talking to when I had my dog for he got hit, ran over, and then the person
Oh, I'm
that did
sorry
it
to
had,
hear that.
and I was in the military when that happened, and my mom told me that I cried like a baby. I cried like a
I'm
baby.
so sorry to hear that. That is heartbreaking. Those are babies. Those are your babies.
And you know why I cried like a baby
That was your buddy.
when yeah, and when when we had another dog, and when the dog had the puppies, he was the only survivor of that litter.
Oh wow.
And guess what? I raised that. I raised. Look at him. Hey, look at him. I'm telling you, nobody could get close to my sister, and my mom with him. That was a mean
No,
dog.
I'm talking about Black Butterfly said she said she has serious conversations with the dog. He understands her heart.
She know what I'm talking about. She knows exactly what I'm talking about.
Hmm.
I'll tell you, I came home for leave for the holidays, right? And the cattle we lived in was a dry cattle. If anybody don't know what a dry cattle is, that cattle cannot sell alcohol.
Oh yeah, I knew what that was.
That's for all the people that didn't know what a dry cattle was. I think you knew what it was,
Yeah,
but
I came from a place where they couldn't. You can't buy no liquor. You got until 12 o'clock Saturday night to buy your last bottle of liquor. If not 12:01, but 12 o'clock. After that, you can't buy no liquor no time on Sunday. You got to wait till Monday morning.
here they sell it on Sundays. Uh, what was his name? Black Butterfly Butch. He was Butch for a reason. He was Butch for a reason. And I'll tell you, when I came on leave for the holidays. Mom went to they scared of got us alcohol, right? It didn't mean we can't drink alcohol in that county. Just they just sell it, and I got it. I poured him some in his dog bowl. You already know
Oh,
he tried to get on. He tried to get on the bed. You already know I had to get up and put him on the bed.
he fell. He was drunk.
Yeah, but but I said that I treat him like I would treat a human. Like, hey, you know you're supposed to do that. The only one that could carry him for a walk was me, because he always pulled him. I wasn't playing that. But I'm saying we treat you know this you I know you probably got some friends that got some pets, right? Together.
I got 3 dogs.
You treat them just like a child, don't you?
Yeah, they get on my nerve too because they think they're supposed to get in bed with me when I get in bed.
See?
I'm like, no, no, get down. And then they give you them sad eyes. I'm like, I don't care nothing about your eyes. And then you start
Yeah,
feeling
what
like
I'm
you're a
talking about.
bad parent. Look, then you feel like you're a bad
Yeah.
parent. And then I got to get the towel, the big towel, and say, come on.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. I told you we're gonna end on a good note, didn't I? Told you we're gonna end on a
Mhm.
good note. See, if you see, we treat our pets. Hey, you motherfuckers think they but you think about the motherfuckers though. They treat them as a family member. They don't talk to them like we do. They don't talk to
Right.
them like like we do. Shoot. Yeah, again, guess what? We can go to the store and get you some dog food, but guess what? Shoot. Look here you go. There's some leftover. Huh? Take it, eat it. Am I lying?
Man, my dogs are spoiled.
I guarantee he won't eat that dog food, will he?
The dogs now when I you know what I do, I will
Mm.
treat them, but then it's like you got to get to eating your dog food. They'll eat it when I don't give them no snacks and no treats. But
Mm.
I had when I had one dog, I used to every time I went to like the fast food joint, I would just get the dog one patty and let them eat, and I would have
Yeah.
my little chicken or whatever, and the dog would love when I they knew the little signs like, oh, if I pulled in, they got the tag, the tail wagging, like, oh, we about to go inside. I'm about to get some treats. But I said, the doctor was like, hey, you gotta ease up on them groceries. Your dog getting fat. I'm like, okay.
Who take him for a walk? See, then we gotta have a big dog. So
Nobody. Yeah,
then
we
we gotta
got a
have
yard.
yeah, had a big dog so they go out there and get the exercise.
Yeah, we
Sometimes they don't
got
want
a
Go ahead.
No, my dogs are retarded. Like we got the gate and they see people, they run up and down the gate. I said, ooh, y'all, ooh, if I ran that much, I'd pass out. Okay. They act like they own the damn street.
Like
Can't
most dogs
nobody
do.
walk by. Yeah, can't nobody walk by.
Hold on.
Speaking of
She
which,
said,
one of them is snoring right now.
and Black Butterfly said, this. She said, this dog over here is soulful. They be giving him piggy ears, laughing loud. Old Southern dog. Lord have mercy.
Mm-mm.
Ooh.
Look, I got one dog. One dog. This dog be making me so mad. Like I give, like some of the treats they come, they don't have like the meat flavor or whatever,
Yeah.
and so I'll hand the dog the treat. He'll sniff it and he'll sniff. I'm like, what the hell you sniffing my finger for? I just pulled it out the bag. What you think I'm? What's wrong with you? And then I give it to him. And he'll drop it on the floor and walk away. The pit bull like, shoot, you don't want it. And when the pit bull walked toward it, he snatched it and run in his cage. I'm like, these dogs are special. They're special.
Okay. Black Butterfly. Laugh out loud. She said, laugh out loud. LOL. That's creepy when the dog snoring. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
snoring right now.
they ain't your dog. What you doing with them then?
They are my dogs.
No, that's what she said.
Oh yeah, but look, no, I can take the snoring, but the worst part is when you sitting down and all of a sudden you smell this foul odor and they look
Yeah.
at you. You like, wait a minute, you did that. You just can't say excuse me. I can't stand that. Oh,
Look, oh Lord. Look, I seen one video, right? This cat all up on her, all up on her, I don't know if that cat was him or her. I think it was a him. All up on his owner in the bed. She told him, you ain't my boyfriend. I ain't know.
right.
She said, I'm not in a relationship with you. I can't even turn over. And the cat would read, he's so clingy. I bust out laughing.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
I bust out laughing.
Yeah, them
And,
animals be funny.
and then this one video, this woman said, "Oh, you like cheese?" So I had a bag. The dog actually had the bag in the hand, in the palm. Like,
Mm-mm.
oh, yeah, sitting on the couch, laying back, looking at it like, yeah, I had it. But what? Them dog give you something. They know. Look, think about it. They understand you. They understand you. Well, let me tell you this story. When I was in the military, we had a staff sergeant that I was living with, family where I was living with, had we had a dog. We named the dog Tequila.
Oh Lord.
We named the dog Tequila. That dog was just jet black, had one blue eye, one the regular eye, right? You couldn't see that
Mm.
dog in the dog. I'll tell you, this dog was so smart. A guy gave him the rib bone. The rib bone was so dry. You know what the dog did? Took that rib bone, dumped it in the water.
Oh Lord.
You talking about bougie?
Oh Lord. That ooh. I would have been embarrassed as a human.
Look, you ain't leave me. You gonna give him a bone that is dry?
I would have been embarrassed. I literally
Respectfully,
would have been embarrassed.
we having a
I
good time.
didn't.
Go ahead.
I'd have been embarrassed. You take my food? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I've seen a dog smell somebody's food that you know how you sharing the food with the dog.
Uh-huh.
I seen this girl. She was like, she was shit. I don't know what she had. I can't say what she had, but she put it in the bowl, and that dog looked at her and walked away like, "I'm if you not gonna eat it. I'm not gonna eat it. What makes you think?" I started laughing. She like, what did you laughing at? I said, girl, your dog ain't gonna eat that. Yeah, I said, look, he walked away from it. And she went and got the bowl, like, here you go. That dog turned his head up like, I'm blind. I'm blind. I'm like, oh. That dog was like, I'm not eating that shit.
Okay,
you give it to me because you don't want it.
Yeah. Hey, Denise said that her dog lives with her daughter. He's older now, and she takes really good care of him. Okay. I'm gonna ask you a question, Denise. When the dog was little younger, could get around a whole lot better. How did you treat that? Did you talk to that dog like he was a child? Anybody who has a pet, anybody who has, I don't care, as a cat, bird, whatever, did you treat your pet like that was a child? Talk to him like a child. Mm-hmm. That's crazy how that go. But I think I know what commercial I'm gonna play. I know what commercial I'm gonna play. We played commercial in a while. Oh look, what she say? I gotta go back. Go back. Hey, look, I'm gonna say this time. I think majority of our people used to talk to our pets like they were kids. I think majority of our people used to talk.
Pets are like family for real. Real talk.
My dog Tawana. Tijuana. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. And, yeah, she did. I carried around in a purse.
Hi, Shirley.
Lord have mercy. Hold on, I gotta put this up right here. I will go to commercial. Until I had to come back to here. No.
I used to have a teacup chihuahua, and I used to have a purse. And I had a purse, and I would go to the store, and then she would stick her little head out. And people like, what the heck? I used to carry my dog around. She was real tiny. Real tiny. She was cute, too.
Shirley Kirkland, did you used to have a dog, cat, any kind of pet that you used to talk to? That you used to talk to? We'll be right back. I can't get it out. Because I love this subject. It kind of common, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
We'll be back. We will be right back. Go get your water. And that's a question I got to ask you too. Together. We'll come back. Yeah, welcome back. We having a good time. Y'all having a good time. Y'all having a good time. Put some fire in the chat. We having a good time. It ain't often I do a good heartfelt show like this. It ain't often I do a show where I start off like I did in the middle part and have a good clean ending like that, smiling ending like this. It ain't often, is it?
Not really, but we have fun still.
Yeah. This is a question I want to ask you before I get to the comments. When Armando was doing one of his live, was you listening to him?
Yeah, I be listening.
Did you hear what he said? Don't you be drinking nothing? You heard what he said, that nigga. Okay.
I try not to drink nothing around when he do a show anyway, because I got tired of spitting my damn stuff out.
Yeah, the small one, you know what? Forget the small one. Guess what? The small one gonna get their butt down and walk.
Nah. Because you know, not if we out and about. I wouldn't want my small teeny dog walking around. But if we at home, you can walk.
Yeah. Peanut is a big dog, and he's intimidating but totally harmless. That must be your dog named Peanut. Lord have mercy. We could. Hold on. This one lady I saw the video I saw. I ain't gonna show it. She had, I think her dog named Tamika or Shamika.
Oh wow! Wow.
Yeah. And
wow.
see. Yeah, sorry to hear that, Black Butterfly. We all love our pets. We love our pets. Okay. Oh, she said she got many photos of her.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah. See, a big dog named Peanut. That is cute.
You wouldn't believe I had a pit bull. It was a male.
Uh-huh.
He was the meanest dog I ever owned. And I had to be at home. I couldn't go hang out. I couldn't stop and chit chat. I had to be at the house to make sure that he ate on time. If not, that sucker would jump the gate and go beat up other dogs to eat their food. So he was a crazy nutcase of a dog. That dog was insane. I call him Satan. He was crazy. Crazy.
So if you weren't at home to feed him, that way became a neighborhood. So he was a neighborhood bully dog.
He was neighborhood, and he was smart. So what happened was the owner taught me some words, but I forgot they were German words that gave him command. He didn't speak English command, so you couldn't just come up and say, "Hey, Satan, hey." You had to know the words in German in order to command him. And then he also taught him on a number system too, like take 1, take 2, take 3, take up to take 5. Each one of those numbers with the word take meant something.
Yeah.
And the dog was so smart that if you spelled cat, C-A-T, he would be ready to go crazy. I mean, he was like, I took the dog. I said, this dog is Looney Tunes. This dog, I'm thinking I'm doing something special. This dog is crazy as hell.
But since you said that right there, you know what I'm telling you, there was a step sergeant that had that one dog, took the real bone, dumped it in the water. She took the dog, and took the bone and dumped it in the water.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, guess what all his command was in?
Mm-mm.
German.
Yeah, that's where he learned it because the police teach their dogs German, and he was telling me because he was I forgot the explorers. It was a
Yeah, the German police. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
what it was. Yeah, he was in the explorers, and he was in the K9. Rode with a dude who had a K9, and I guess he learned it from the police that he was training with, and he came back and he started training all his dogs like that. But he could have gave me something else because that sucker was crazy. I said, y'all, I can't talk. I got to get home. And then it got so bad to the point where the next door neighbors was like, I got you. Just tell me where the food at.
The never got time the dog go be the bully. Dang.
he was only bad when he wanted his food. That dog was crazy. I was like, I can't keep this dog. This dog gonna hurt somebody. So I gotta get this dog back. This dog is weird.
But you know what? You're right. It's an interesting way to train your dog. If you train your dog in a different language, even your cat,
I didn't train him. He trained that sucker.
No. I'm saying I'm giving a little advice or opinion of mine.
Armando.
I'm giving, like I said, it don't matter what kind of pet you have. It could be a hamster, it could be a snake, it could be a bird, it could be.
You lost me. You lost me with the snake and the hamster.
This is what I'm saying. Majority of the people in the United States, they gonna train the animal in English. Am I right? They gonna know English.
Some people, depending if they're Spanish or another language. If you're in America, it depends on what language you what dialect you speak. So, for an American, yes, they'll teach you in English. For Asian,
that's what I'm saying. Majority of people in America, I wouldn't think about the other one, but the other languages, it's good to train your dog, especially if you. I'm going to say if you speak your primary language is English. It's good to learn another language to train your pets in another language. That way, okay. Oh, she said she jumped in the shower. She jumped in the shower, still listening. There were black butterflies to say, okay.
Okay.
I don't care what pet you have. It's good to train them in another language. You know how some people go. Remember when people go around snatching up other people's pets? Remember that?
Let me tell you something. They wouldn't get far with mine. The one. Let me tell you something. You try to touch my dog and they don't know you. Oh, it's all war. It's war. They don't. And like I be playing with my husband, like we got a little small Chihuahua, and it's supposed to be Baby Wolf's dog, but he'll pet it once in a while.
Oh Lord.
But I was playing with my husband, acting like I was choking him. The damn Chihuahua tried to attack me. I'm like, but I'm the one that feeds you. And he just growling at me. I'm like, oh, let me back up then. Okay, I understand.
I'll tell you this. You think that was funny? Look, we had a Chihuahua, right?
Mm-hmm.
That mother follows. We go to church when we were smaller. Church used to be about somewhere that followed us, right? And followed us back home. And somebody took him. But when he was there, my mama tried to put me or my sister. You know what? That dog started growling at my mama. You know what mama told that Chihuahua? What? You want some too?
Oh.
Told the Chihuahua, you want some too?
You don't play with mom. Ooh, no.
Well, I tell you.
No.
See,
Shoot, old school mom put you. Oh, you want to growl? Let's see how you feel a few nights out in that cold air.
hmm
You be
but
appreciative then.
see, that's the difference between our people with pets and the other people
Right.
with pets. We take care of them like family. We take care of them like family.
Yeah, like black butterfly dog eating soul food, neck bones and pig feet and collard greens and cornbread.
I'm asking a question. I'm asking a question. I'm asking a question together. Anybody, even the chat, ask a question. For y'all went to buy dog food for your dogs or any kind of food for your pet,
Huh?
especially dogs. How many of y'all actually started feeding your dog? What y'all were eating at the table?
Shit, that. Look, whatever I don't finish, they can have it.
Denise said she always had cat. Wanted to get a cat for her kid, but they rejected a cat. Peter was my first dog as a request of her kid. Lord, you got
Ooh,
outvoted, Denise. You got outvoted, huh?
I don't like cats.
They too sneaky.
I don't like them because I'm allergic to them.
Oh, okay.
And plus, they sneaky. And plus, if you get a male, they will spray your walls with their urine, and your house will be funky, and you be trying to run around with the mop, trying to mop the floor, thinking it's in the floor, and come to find. And then I ain't got time. I'd rather take the dog outside and let him poopy doop in the yard, and
And go
I
get it
have a
up.
get it up. But you got a litter box? Oh no, we're not doing that. No, 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 no. No, no, thank you. That stuff smell. No, thank you. I'd rather go outside and clean up the yard.
Hold on. Wait a minute. I just realized what Denise just said. Oh, hold on. You had cats, so that's why she gave the dog to her daughter. She wanted to keep the cats.
Oh, that's foul. You should have gave the cat away and kept the dog. Somebody break in, the damn cat gonna sit there. Meow.
She said she only knew how to take care of cats. Okay. It's
No,
basically,
you keep them.
it's,
Keep them things.
see, you know how I look at cats. They're too finicky. They're too delicate.
I don't mean no disrespect, but you can't bring no cat around me. If there was a stray cat outside my door, he'd be sitting out there till the next month because I would not open my door.
I'm gonna say this: cats are more is almost like women. They're
Don't you
too.
go there.
Yeah, I'm gonna go there.
Don't you go there. You
Hey,
better play it safe. You better play it safe. I'm telling you, play it safe. The truth. You better play. You better play it safe. I'm telling you. I'm doing a Medea. I'm trying to tell you. You better play it safe, homeboy. Don't get yourself in trouble. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Don't get yourself in trouble.
hey, look here. No, I see cats are sneaky. So,
Don't do it. Don't do it to yourself. Nope. Nope.
Hold on.
Did
Let
you?
me
Why
finish.
you want to do that to yourself?
Hold on. Let me finish. You don't even know what I'm about to
Okay.
say. You don't even know
No,
what I'm
you
about to
said
say.
cats is like women. No, I don't want to hear it because you start off with that. No, you better save yourself.
Now, if it's to say myself, because I always thought this too, and a whole lot of other people agree with me on it too.
Or keep it to yourself because I
No,
don't want to hear it.
I ain't finna keep it myself. Go, cats are
I'm
sneaky.
not. I'm not listening.
Okay, hey, turn the volume down so you won't hear that. Cats are sneaky because some women are sneaky.
Men are sneaky too. They'll have a family on the side while they got a woman at home. Let's keep going.
No, let me finish.
Let's keep going. Let's
Before
keep
you
going.
rebuttal,
Let's keep going.
before you
Let's keep
rebuttal,
going. Let's keep going.
hey, you gonna let me
Keep
finish for
going.
hey, you gonna let me finish before you
Keep
rebuttal?
going. Keep going.
Hey, look here. Men ain't that sneaky.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not. Women
Yes,
most
they
people.
are.
Hey,
They have a whole family all the way across town, and you'll never know it until that
oh,
woman call you and be like, "I'm screwing your husband, and he's the daddy to my kids."
but hold on. You'll never know a woman cheat unless she tell you.
That no, you ain't about to throw that out there. I ain't trying to hear that.
Yeah,
If you that stupid not to know the feeling of the inside of your woman's kitty cat, then you got a problem. You must got a little winky dinky thinking something going on.
and then on top of that, see, I not saying all. I ain't saying all women, right?
No,
I
but
ain't saying that.
you didn't say that at first. So now you trying to save yourself. Go ahead,
No,
save
no,
yourself.
no. You already know I want to talk about all women.
I'm gonna throw you a light raft out there. Go on.
No, no. You know I want to talk about all women.
You should have said that in the beginning.
No, I should. If you know me, you
Yes,
know
you
I ain't
should
talking
have.
about it. No, I should. If you know me, I ain't talking about all the damn women.
We're gonna argue about this every time. You always got something to blame a woman for.
See, if you let me go ahead and finish, because I'm going to go to the tone just like with the men. So,
Thank you, Denise. Thank you, Denise. I always want to blame women. Thank you, Denise.
why you think some of these men go crazy sometimes? And you think
Because they
it's a
crazy
bit
anyway.
now because some women do the men dirty, and guess what? That's how some
Okay,
women
let's
get
talk
dirty.
about Okay, how do you feel about a
Uh,
man?
but
Since
hold
you
on.
talking about a one, since you talking about them
Hold
about
on, let me
women.
finish. Let me finish where I said cats are like women. It's like women.
No,
I'm
no,
gonna
we
say
not.
it
No,
like
they
that.
not. No, they not.
Oh, look. When have you seen a dog actually lick their fur, try to look so cute?
Say what?
When have you seen a dog lick themselves and lick their fur? I'm talking about lick their fur. I ain't talking about lick their balls. I'm talking about lick their fur. Look
You
their
an
paw,
afro.
lick their paw and try to look cute.
Every damn a dog and a cat lick on themselves.
No, dog lick their between their
My
legs.
dog, no, my dog licks his paw, her paw too, and then brushes it over their face, like they trying to wash their face. I be sitting there watching my dog, like, what is you doing? So they do the same thing. They do the same thing. I'm telling you,
But cats, with cats,
I don't want to hear that. Your
with
logic
cats,
is weird,
no,
bro. I can't get it. I can't get it to you, bro. I'm sorry. I just can't. I
but
just can't do it.
but cats do it more often than dogs do. And do it so
What?
much.
Look,
Hold on,
you don't know
because
how long. How many cats have you had?
I have plenty of cats.
How many dogs have you had?
I have plenty of dogs.
How many
Yeah,
hours have you sat there and watched dogs and cats do the same thing? They all groom themselves.
yeah, but cat do it more than dogs do. But with
Well,
dog,
I don't know if my well then you know what? I must got part cat and part dog over here because all three of mine be doing it all day.
all
They
day,
be licking on each other and they be licking on themselves and grooming themselves. I'm like, y'all got enough?
they,
Golly.
they try to tell you something when they do that. You need to go watch their butt.
Oh Lord have mercy.
But dogs is like me. Dogs are like me. They ain't no telling what the hell they're gonna get into. Dogs just like me. And I ain't don't want to say
Yep.
this right here. So that see, and when that is being said, with that being said, all animals is just like humans.
No, you didn't let me finish what I was saying. You trying to change it. Like I said, you answer this question. What do you think of a man that is married? Okay. I don't know. I met this person, but I don't know them, their parents. I just met the person one time, but my sister was dating this dude. His dad, he told his story. His dad was married to his mom.
Oh
His
Lord.
dad, his dad was married to his mom. He got two sisters and him, so that's three children. And his dad was saying that he was going to work when he was on vacation. The mother didn't pay attention, and he made a whole nother family across town. He got other siblings, but I don't know the number. I just heard the story. I just don't know the number of other children that he made on his wife. What do you think about that? You say women are slick, but in the 70s and 60s, men were making children with a whole nother family while their wives were at home with their kids. What do you think about that? So who's slicker, women or men?
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you this right here. Men for the
You gonna
curse.
blame the woman?
Men for it is that woman's fault. Especially if she knew he was married, what she doing sleeping with him?
Okay, but I'm saying it's his fault because he made. No, listen. He made the marital commitment. He stood before a group of people and a pastor, and he said he committed to this woman only. He did it because he stepped out of the marriage. The woman that he was messing with, she wasn't obligated and she wasn't committed to that woman. He was committed to that woman, not her.
And
that's his fault. That's his fault.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you.
Oh,
hold on.
That's his fault.
I'm gonna tell you why.
That's his fault.
Hold on. Let me finish. You don't let me
never
finish.
Blame a man. He never gonna blame a man.
You let me finish. I'm gonna tell you why it's her fault. If she knew he was married.
Exactly, Denise. Exactly.
See, when I start talking.
Exactly, Denise.
Look. I'm gonna ask you this.
Hold on.
I'm gonna ask you this. Hold on together. And Denise, hold on. Let me ask you a question. If you knew that man was married, would you sleep with him?
What if she didn't know and she found out later?
Even if she found out later, would you?
How many men have lied? How many women have lied and said they weren't married and they were married?
But would you sleep with him if you knew he was married?
I would have never slept with him personally. I would have investigated and found out if he was in a relationship. I'd have done my due diligence first. So I'm not like every other woman that wouldn't do it.
And so, other words, it's his fault that she chose him to sleep with him.
What?
It's his fault that it was her choice to sleep with him, to be in a relationship with him, especially after she probably found out. I don't know before or after that she found out that he was married, and she still continued.
I don't know either. But the point is, listen, a lot of guys will say that they're not married, or they'll say they're not committed, and they'll go off and they'll cheat on their loved one. But by that time, it's too late. The other woman is already emotionally invested. So that's where the problem is. It's the same thing with the men. When the women step out and they cheat with another man, he's already emotionally invested. So that's the crazy part.
See, the crazy part, I'm telling you what the real crazy part is. You know what the real crazy part is? And probably somebody in her ear telling her, I don't care, man or woman, why you sleeping with the man he married? Somebody probably told her that man was married, whatever. But still, he made the choice. He pursued her. But it was often, I don't care if man or woman, it is ultimately that man or woman's choice to stay, especially after they found out.
Okay, but you're forgetting the part that the most important part you're forgetting, that I'm telling you, he was the one that married the wife and made the commitment, and then he chose to go outside of that commitment, so it's his fault.
I would say it's both of them fault. Can't all put it on the man cannot have sex with a woman unless the woman let him. It's both of their fault.
Okay, let me think of a different scenario.
I'll tell you why. It's his fault because he stepped outside the marriage. It's her fault because she was looking for something, thought he was a good guy, didn't do her research, and then let's say that she found out later. And for her to continue on with that relationship, she was looking for something. She didn't want to be the side chick. Basically, she was just shot and tell what he told. Oh, I'm gonna leave my wife this right here, blah 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 blah, and she fell for the okie doke. Some men fall for the okie doke too. That's why I say.
But you're missing the point. You're missing the point. The point is, he made the commitment. He married the woman, And he said and he said, God, I promise this, God, I promise that, I do this, a whole host of things. They probably went to counseling. I didn't get that deep into that I just listened to the story. However, that is his fault still, because he is the one that is married. The woman, the wife, if she steps out on her husband, she's at fault 100% because she's married. So I'm blaming the married partner that steps out on their spouse.
I'm blaming both of them. I ain't giving neither one of them no pass. I don't care if the wife steps out on the husband or the husband steps out on the wife. And the man that's sleeping with the man that's sleeping with the wife that stepped out on the husband, I'm blaming him. The woman that's sleeping with the husband that stepped out on the wife, I'm blaming her. Especially after you don't find out. But you gotta look at it together. Some men and women that sleep with married men and married, some women that sleep with married men, some men that sleep with some women that sleep with married men, and some men that sleep with married women. They just don't give a damn. They want what they want.
Okay, I'm gonna give you another scenario. It was a true story. It was a movie I watched, and it was a true story. This guy, he was a traveling doctor, and
oh boy,
he traveled all over the place. He was married, and he went to a whole nother state, and he met this other woman, and he created an entire family with this other woman, and she like searched him and everything, didn't come back. They didn't have the search the way we do today, but it came back that he was a doctor. He traveled. Nobody knew that he was married. He didn't wear a ring or anything like that, when he went out of state. But when he came back home to his original wife, he would have his ring and everything on. And it took her like what, 10 or 11 years. She like, something ain't right. Something is not right. He had a P.O. box set up and everything, so his wife wouldn't be able to get his mail. He just had everything in order. And she was talking to her friend like, something ain't right, and they were like, well, does he do this? Does he do that? And he didn't do anything to give her red flags, but the woman's intuition kicked in. Long story short, she started investigating for herself, and she found out this sucker had created a whole nother family in a whole nother state, and she hadn't found out for years and years and years. What do you think about that?
Well, hey, men been doing that. Women do that same thing too. I'm gonna tell you some industry that if you're married or have got a girlfriend or boyfriend, that the warehouse working, doctors, nurses, police force, firefighters, list goes on. It's bound lawyers that okay, you're married or y'all together. Your significant other gonna cheat on. Okay, man or woman gonna cheat on. You see what I'm saying? So a traveling doctor. Okay. And how long he be traveling doctor, traveling nurse? How long they gonna be gone? And you think they?
I really don't know how long he was gone, but he was constantly talking from the movie. He was on the phone talking to his wife when he wasn't at meetings, allegedly. That's what she thought. But everybody at the job, they knew who she was, like at home. But the other place that he went, he didn't show no signs to that job that he was having an outside affair. So there was nobody there that could help her or, alert her that something was going on.
Yeah, I got a question. This is this question I got, and this is what I've been struggling with right here. This is what I've been struggling with. Let's say your friend, coworker, whatever, y'all know that I don't care, man or woman, it could be either one, that they spouse was cheating on them. What you tell them? or would you be quiet? Respect
I would
misunderstood.
talk to the one that's doing the cheating and let them know, look, my friend, like it depends on where it is. I'd be like, look, if I have a close relationship, I'd be like, look, my friend really love you and you got a good person in your corner. I see what you're doing. But if I can see it, I'm sure that other people see it too. So I'm gonna let you know
Mm-hmm.
somebody's gonna end up ratting you out, and you're gonna lose everything that you have for some garbage out in the streets. So this is just a fair one to let you know that just because you don't think nobody see what you're doing, they see what you're doing. So you got
Mm-hmm.
a little bit of time to get it together before it gets exposed. And I will tell, because I'm not about to sit here and be, oh, you knew all the time and you didn't say nothing. No, don't bring that around me. I'm telling you, I'm telling. And I don't care if you don't want to be my friend no more. I'm telling.
What is a family member?
I'm telling.
There you go. And that's right there. That right there. And you know the crazy part about that, I don't care male, female, in that workplace, you know somebody in that workplace know what's going on.
Yeah. And a lot of times they know what's going on and they're laughing about it because they probably have a bad situation at home and they like,
Mm-hmm.
well, I'm not the only one having it bad, and they're gloating off of somebody else's pain because
Yeah.
they're in pain. But me, I'm gonna tell you, I actually did tell. I told on a family member. I told him to his face, your wife is cheating, and I have proof. And this time you dropped her off at this time, and a black car drove up after you picked her up and took her, and she was gone for most of the day. He dropped her off like 30 minutes before you came to pick her up. I told it. I told it all, and I didn't care. And that family member got mad at me, and I told my family what I saw, and my family turned against me because they thought that I just did not like her. And they told me like 10 years later, they were like, man, they was like, you was right. I said, I don't want to hear it. I said, when I tried to tell y'all believed her because she cried and said, I would never do that. But I'm telling you, because that person is my family. That's a stranger on the outside that's doing him dirty. And I told you, but you didn't want to listen to me. But now you coming back 10 years later telling me that everything I said was true. I don't care. I don't care. Now that he's hurt and he found out, now he want my sympathy. You don't get it.
And you know what? I'm gonna tell you this right here. There's a lot of men and women that you could tell that, oh, just be going on with whatever. This would have you had all the proof of receipt all you want to. They be so trapped and think they in love with, which would be lust. They misunderstood. if I look like this right here. That's why I say my saying my at the end of my life, right? Some men and women do not love and respect themselves. Cause if they did, they see all the bullshit they going on around with they man and a woman in the house. And that's another thing I say is that some men do not respect women. That some women do not respect men. I talk in our community until they start to men and women in our community start respecting each other, and 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 that's some women say, oh, I want to go 50-50, I'm Miss Independent and all that BS. And that's some men, yeah, that's some men just dogs and some men I be wanting to kick their butt. There's some men I be wanting to kick their butt. But at the same time,
Hold on,
if
hold on, hold on. Detroit King, Leprechaun Killer. I'm done.
hey, Mano,
Hey,
You know what? Hey, Mano, you know,
I
hey,
heard that
hey,
title, baby.
Mano,
Wait a minute. I kept staring at it. Like, I didn't say nothing. I kept staring at it. I said, wait a minute. It must be a mistake. Then I blew it up and stretched it. I said, no, he didn't.
I already knew what he was gonna put. I already knew what he was gonna put.
I had no clue. I kept looking at like I'm tripping. Wait a minute, something ain't right. Somebody's playing with my eyes.
Hey, Mundo. Hey, Mundo.
Yeah.
But you know what you said? You know what you said in one of the lines said, together, I hope you ain't drinking nothing. She said,
Yeah.
hey, when she watch you now, she ain't drinking nothing.
I sure in the hell don't. I don't put nothing to my lips no more.
Oh boy.
But we went all over the place, but we're just having fun tonight, bro. We're just having fun.
Yeah,
I
bring me
want
up
you
to
to
speed. Yo,
Bro,
okay, go ahead and ask me a question, man.
we talked about Donald Robinson, and we talked about the that predator that had that mind control that a young girl. Then we talked about pets, how black people treat their pet like they talk to their pets like they kids, and we talk about something else, right? And but you didn't have no pets, did you? Or did you?
No, they afraid of animals. Lisa and Nina, they were afraid of animals.
I talking when you were little.
When I was little, nah. Dot was allergic.
Allergic. No, man.
Yeah, she was allergic, bro. I mean, I was deprived, man. You know what I'm saying? I had a cat when I had a cat when I was little, but he ran away.
Damn.
Oh, that's the only pet I ever had.
Did you expose him?
No. You know what I do want though. You know I always wanted me some piranhas.
Never mind.
Oh Lord, have mercy, man.
The closest thing to piranhas is a pacu.
Black Butterfly, salute to you. Every female that I have ever dated was afraid of animals.
I love animals.
That's crazy.
Mm.
Every female I ever dated was afraid of animals. They was afraid of dogs, cats. You know.
You're crazy. You're crazy. How they going on? What do you think about Donald Robinson?
That right there, man, is it goes to show you how artists back in the days were treated and how they would get screwed over and with the money. Those girls, man, they were like Destiny's Child before it was a Destiny's Child. They were man, they were on top of the mountain for like a good 3.5, maybe 4 years. They appeared on TV shows. You had some appeared in movies. They were on top, and it's just hard to believe. It just goes to show you, man, that you could be on top 1 minute and then just hit rock bottom.
Yeah, that's what Black Butterfly said.
But you know what? But she stayed with her parents, right?
Mm-hmm.
And her mother, the father, something get angry about, so she moved out. Then this co-manager said that she come live with him, and she stayed at a hotel for about 8 months, and she decided she didn't want to be vulnerable. She decided she made that decision, like, and the van life is a community with van people that living out of their cars, and she decided to live in her car. She made that decision on her own.
Well, we got to talk about what happened before then. The guy that was finessing her and controlling her. And that goes back to what I was saying in our other discussions. It is very important when you have a daughter, you're raising a daughter. It's very important that the fathers, you know, you're in the home with your daughter. You teach your daughter and show her, you know, look, don't be falling for this, don't be falling for that. You know, you got to have them ready. Because when they get out here in this real world, they're gonna be running into guys, that are gonna be slick talking them and trying to finesse them and trying to groom them, and they'll be prime bait to be groomed. So it's very, I mean, fathers got to do their jobs. I'm talking about the ones that are in the homes. You just can't, work and then, provide and, hey, make sure they don't misbehave or whatever. You got to put that time in, and you got to talk to your daughters.
Yeah.
You got to prepare them for this real world.
Yeah.
Right.
And Denise said she missed the Dawn Robinson discussion earlier. She said she had a degree in accounting and started asking questions only to be labeled difficult. Then she goes on to say she questioned the business deal with her contract.
Yep, she sure did.
Yep. And
that's when they said she was a problem. Yeah, they said she was a major problem, but she wanted to know where her money was at. Anybody want to know where their money at? If I work, Negro, give me my money.
Especially look, see, with that, I didn't know she had an accounting degree. If I had an accounting, I love to count my money. I know when something missing. I ain't gotta have an accounting degree. But when you got an accounting degree, you're gonna check all the boxes on your contract and find out where your money's at. Am I correct?
Well, you don't find out until when they cut that check and say, "Here's your money." You like, hold on a minute. Just like with Lisa and the Cult Jam.
Yeah.
Oh, they dogged her out financially, and she was like, I had enough. And it's like these people just come and they rip you off and they lie and they keep your money. So that's why I was telling you earlier about that artist. And even Tory Lanez did not want to sign a deal with a record company because being independent on his own and having his own music and control of his own music and videos and stuff, he had more money and more control. He could do what he wanted to do, but he didn't have those big giant companies backing him for like concerts and things like that. YG, he did the same thing. He was promoting his own stuff, doing his own thing. And because he didn't want to sign allegedly with a certain label, then all of a sudden he's in jail for a alleged pow. But now people have been dissecting that story, and the witness that saw the entire altercation that night said it was her and her friend Chelsea fighting. And then between the two of them, he saw a spark, which looked like a shot. So they allowed him to take the fall instead of being honest. And they said he had nothing to do with that. That shot came from close range. That's how it was able to ricochet and hit her the way that it did. He didn't do that, but because he was so intoxicated, they made him believe that he did it. So when you super intoxicated and you offer that wacky tobacco stuff and somebody say you did this, you tend to believe that.
Yeah. And when you said that, I think we had a lie about this. Some of these artists that's coming up, right? You got so many platforms that they can put their music out on, and so many people who want to be directors can go buy the film equipment to do it. They put it on these platforms. They really don't need the major companies, do they? Productions.
No, they don't. And they're doing it now. A lot of people are doing it themselves.
Yeah, but it's like.
But I'm gonna be honest with you though, everyone. Them independent artists, they don't last long. Look at Chance the Rapper.
Some of them have a good life, Mondo. Some of them have a good life.
They have a good life, but I'm talking about career.
But look, Nipsey Hussle was very much independent and the first time I heard about him, he was doing a lot of stuff. He wasn't trying to break into the movie industry or anything. He was doing his own videos. He was promoting his own stuff. He was doing his own stuff. The first time I ever heard of him is when he was, gunned down. Other than that, I really wasn't into the rap world like that. So I hadn't heard of him. And I'm like, dang. But go ahead.
No one really I didn't really hear about him until him and Laura London started dating. I'm just being honest with you. I'm not, there ain't no knock. And no one outside of Southern California really knew about him. Us in the
Nope.
South and on the
I
East, we
didn't.
didn't really know
I
about
didn't know
him.
about it.
Until he started dating Laura London. That's how I really got familiar with him.
Yeah, it's a lot of artists out here that are independent. Like Black Butterfly said, she did a song with somebody named K Rhino called $1 Million Slave. Speaks about these artists because who most who most of them are. They keep going. They keep going. This is Denise. They keep going. Amanda Monica has been independent for years and is still going strong. And then she said she loves Monica. But yeah, it's a lot of independent people. They don't get that push from the industry because people don't want to give up their hard work. And like they were saying, this one artist, I can't remember, it's a guy, he's a rapper, I can't remember who he is, but he said he's been doing his own concerts, he's been like pop-up concerts, he's been doing like other promotions, he got his own record label. And one of the big time producers saw him and they approached him and they were like, oh, we want to do this, we want to do that. And he said he was listening. He said, but the catch was all the videos that he put out, all the concert and stuff that he was doing, the artists that he had, and all the masters, he said they wanted him to sign all that over to them for a record deal. He said, hell no. No, I'm not doing that. You can sign me for the new stuff, but you're not getting the stuff that I already did that's still bringing me money today. Why would I do that? And he walked away from it. He was like, no. He said, I'm telling y'all now, stop giving away all your stuff to these record companies because they are taking your money and they making more money off of you, and you're not going to get the deals. You're not going to make the money. He said, I make good money by myself. And then Tory Lanez had put a video on YouTube telling artists to do independent stuff. I don't know if it's still up, but I remember watching it. I remember he was standing in front of a window, and this is before the Meg Thee Stallion and all that. He was like, I don't want to sign with no label. And he was like, you guys get like D Truth said, get your microphone, get you a nice computer, get you a nice recording studio program. He said, don't go get no cheap one, get one. He said, sit down. He said, because most of us don't read. He said, man, sit down and read the book and read the instructions so you can know how to operate it. And I was like, wow. He said, and you can buy extra stuff like extra instrument sounds and things like that. He said, put out some good music. Don't put no garbage out. People appreciate, like you said, you invested in a good microphone so people could listen to you and hear you clearly without all the, scratchy and popping in and out and stuff, So he basically said the same thing. I don't even know if that video is still up, but he was telling these young cats.
Facts. It is so easy to start your own record label today. These young folks have the advantage that we didn't have back in the 90s. It's easy to start your own record label today. All right, because you ain't got to worry about the hassle of CDs, selling CDs and stuff like that. That you ain't got to worry about that. It is very easy to break off into the movie industry. All you need to do is find someone like you to do the screenwriting and everything. Low budget movies is the route to go, because you can end up getting a deal with the Tubi, and get your name out there and make money. Because pretty soon theaters are not going to exist.
Right.
Ain't nobody going to theater and risk getting banged up, powed up.
Right. It is easy. My older god brother, you might if you look him up, is Rick Hard. He got cameras and stuff. He started off with like his own music studio, and he was doing all the music and everything like that. Now he branched out. He's doing his own movies. He got a couple of movies on is it Amazon? I think it's Amazon. I watched it. It was okay. It was okay because he's friends with Cuban Gooding Jr.'s brother and a few other people. He met a lot of people. You know, he keep telling me to come on. I ain't no movie star. I ain't trying to do all that. That's not my thing. I don't care nothing about it. I just don't. I laid a few tracks, like background tracks for him for free. But other than that, I'm not trying to be a star. I'm not trying to be in all that stuff. I don't care about none of that. That's not me. And he knows it. I just don't care. You know, and he's a music promoter, so he make good money.
Yeah. And think about this, Armando, together in chat. Think about this. You know how many movies they be promoted about around this time before spring and summer? It's about to come out in theaters. Think about it. How many movies? It'd be a whole lot of movies that be promoting, right?
Now they got too many scary movies. I just got turned off by movies altogether. Everything is demonic.
But
I would be making psycho movies. I made
what movies?
Psycho movies. Mm-hmm.
But what
where the girl flip out, you know, get the guy break up with the girl flip out and go to cutting tires and bashing out windows and stuff like that. I be making movies like Acrimony on the level of like that, and those type of movies sell. People enjoy watching those.
But what
I saw the first one. I don't think I'd look at the second one.
Acrimony.
Yeah.
But what I was saying.
Go ahead.
But what I was saying was, you don't know how to see them on TV now. You see what I'm saying? Because either gonna be Tubi, Prime Video, Netflix, or Hulu.
Sci-fi, Black Butterfly. Okay.
I just can't get into that sci-fi crap. You know, I was into that when I was a kid in the 80s, that space stuff, you know.
Yeah,
I can't get into that now because I grew up on it. Let me tell you something together about part 2. I'm gonna tell you how this is gonna go. See, a lot of people miss this in the first movie.
mm-hmm.
The chick, the slim chick that he married.
Mm-hmm.
You notice how she really didn't want to help him get that battery deal when he was married to Raji.
You know what? I'm gonna have to go back and look at that because I think I missed that.
Soon as she found out that she had put him out, okay, then she made the deal happen. And I mean made it happen quick. It was like a week after he had moved in with her. Next thing you know, a week later, she coming in there, waking him up and handing him that folder with that check in it. Clue number 2, the purse. Come on now. That's the oldest trick in the book.
What about leaving the purse?
And leaving the purse in that truck. I think she left that purse in the truck on purpose. Knowing that her sister or one of his brother-in-laws would find it in that truck. I think she did a little slick stuff to sabotage their marriage. And remember, when he had the first meeting, he didn't know she worked there. He ran into her. Okay. Remember, he ran into her. She was walking in the building. He ran into her, and then she was like, "Look, we ain't got time. We ain't, go on. I'm not finna pitch that idea." She didn't want to pitch the idea until Taraji put him out.
Right. So what about her taking responsibility for letting her sister be all up in her ear about him not working and his idea not working? You know, Taraji got to take some responsibility too.
Well, the thing is, I mean, first, I think with the combination of really not grieving over her mother, not taking time grieving over her mother, and the marital problems, carrying the financial load and everything, and then she knew that the battery would hit one day, but it was just a matter of when, and waiting and waiting and waiting. And bills just got behind and behind and behind. And then when he accidentally set the house on fire or electrocuted the house, it was just so much happening, one after the other, after the other, after the other. And then when they found that purse in the truck, that was just, on the same
nail
day.
in the coffin.
Yeah, that was the nail in the coffin. On the same day that he left that load and went.
Wait a minute, wasn't she the same girl that he was cheating on her with when she hurt herself and wasn't able to have a baby?
Huh?
Wasn't she the same girl that Taraji caught him with when she was younger and ended up messing herself up, and Taraji couldn't have any babies after something happened?
Yeah, she tried to run. She ran into that
trailer.
That trailer, that mobile home, and injured herself.
So
and she wasn't able to have
That's the same girl, huh? That's the same girl.
Yeah, that she called in the beginning of the movie. Yeah. So I think part 2 is how she manipulated old boy.
So you think he gonna find out?
Yeah, he gonna find out, and I think he gonna end up going back to Taraji in part 2.
Ooh-wee.
Big twist. Because she
tried to knock them off though.
Yeah, because she did manipulate the situation. She could have helped that man if she really, really wanted to help that man. What was the difference? So the first meeting, you only get him with 800,000, and then the next meeting, after he become your man and I moved in with you and you sexing him and everything, y'all living together. Okay, all of a sudden you get him $1 billion deal. Come on.
Right. Plot twist.
Spoiler alert, y'all. Get ready for it.
I can't wait till it come now. I'm gonna have to look at that.
Because in part 1, I peeped that out. I was sitting there in the theater. I was asking Lisa, I was like, wait a minute now. She got this dude over $1 billion at the second meeting. But the first meeting, she only got him like 800,000. I mean, come on. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. Okay, so when he was with Taraji, she BS'd him around for months. And then he finally begged her and broke her down to set up a meeting. And in the first meeting, you just put up a half effort and only get him 800,000. And then the second meeting, you get him a mega monster deal.
Right.
Worth over $1 billion.
Once you get him.
Once you get him and he in your house, in your bed. Come on now.
There's a lot of stuff in that movie I sure did miss. I'm gonna have to watch it again. But I was asking D Truth a question earlier, and it makes me laugh because when I ask him a question, he always say, "It's the woman's fault. It's the woman's fault." So I was I was telling him about a person. I met this person one time. We went out to eat. It was my sister's boyfriend. And he was talking about his upbringing. And his father was married to his mom for many years. And he has 2 sisters and himself. The father passed away now, so the mother is by herself. So while they were growing up, the father went way across town and started a whole nother family, and the mother didn't find out until later. And I was telling D Truth, I was like, it's his fault because he stood before everybody and made vows to be faithful to this woman. And he's like, well, what about the woman that he was sleeping with? Well, she wasn't committed to him. He was committed to his wife, not to that woman. So am I wrong?
I ain't wrong. I don't think you're wrong. What do you think, Digital?
See, don't mean I said what I said, because whoever told you the story, they didn't get the whole story. Because we don't know.
Oh my God.
See what I mean? I can't finish my statement before she tried to cut me off. You don't know the whole story because he told you a piece of what his father did. He didn't say that the woman know before she started sleeping with him or after she started sleeping with him.
I don't need to know all that.
Yes, you do. Yes,
you do. Don't need to know all that. All you need to know is he was traumatized.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Okay, see, that's what I'm saying. Dietrich hate women.
No, it doesn't matter if the man was married. If the woman knew before that he was married, it's her fault because she wouldn't have did that. She helped him break that vow.
No, he broke it himself.
Let me get in here together. Okay, this coming from a man point of view. I blame, although the woman participated, and she will be held accountable by God. That's why it's never good to mess around with a married person. Okay, because that karma is gonna come back on you. But the person that holds the most blame is the guy. And I'm gonna tell you why. He is the one that stood in the church and said vows. He's the one that promised to forsaken all others, means not to cheat on that woman. He's the one that made vows and a promise to his wife that he would never cheat on her or hurt her.
Right.
The side chick didn't make any vows. The side
That's
chick
what I told him.
didn't make no promises in no church and before God. The husband did.
But the thing is, she focused on because I blamed the woman too. I said the man was at fault too. See what I'm saying?
No, you said the woman was at fault first. You said she was at fault first, and then you double back and said she was at fault. I mean, he was at fault.
No, you notice when people hear what they want to hear. You see what I'm saying? I said the man was at fault too.
Let me break it down. Let me break it down to you, and I'm gonna give y'all my opinion. Y'all let me know how you feel about this. Okay, so I'm married. Everybody know this. I'm married, happily married. Okay, so let's just say, and it's just a hypothetical, hindsight, just a verbal, you know, Friday night open panel mental skit. Okay.
Yeah, you got to break it down for some of these rereads.
Let's just say I fly out to LA on some business, and you know, I run into together, and we have a weekend affair, a weekend fling. Okay, and word gets back to my wife like months later, or maybe even a year. Okay, whose fault is it? It's mine, because I'm the one that made a promise to my wife. I'm the one that said vows to her. I'm the one that stood before God, her family, and stood in front of her and looked in her eyes and made promises to her and said vows to her.
Right.
It's on me. It is not Together's fault. It is on me because I'm the one that's married.
Correct.
Yeah, I understand that. But if she knew, and he
it don't matter if she knew. We're talking about vows. We're talking about vows before God.
But hold on.
I'm the only one that broke the vows in this situation. My wife didn't break the vows. Together didn't break no vows. I broke the vows.
So I was just being a hottie toddy.
So in other words, the man made the woman spread her legs.
No, the woman didn't make me stick my thing in her. You know what I'm
Okay,
It
saying?
was a
yeah.
choice. It was
It,
a
it was a
It's her
choice.
choice.
choice. It was her choice.
No, it
Okay,
wasn't.
but
Yeah.
she
No,
don't have no.
but you know
It
what
was her
though?
choice not
You
to
know
sleep with
what
him,
though?
right?
Yeah, but you know what though? I'm in the wrong because I'm the one with the ring. Okay, I'm the one. Like I said, I know better because I am the one that said vows. It's on me. It is not on Together. And she
Well,
didn't force it. And hold up, she didn't force me to do anything with her. It was consensual.
yeah, but she didn't. Look here. If she knew and she went and did it, still did it, and knowing you were married.
Oh,
So,
Jesus.
other word, he actually forced her to do it, right? When she already knew.
No, man, you getting it's going all over your head.
I know what you're
I
saying.
look,
I know what you're
man.
saying. So, other words,
I
so
look,
he's the
look.
gatekeeper. Hey, so other words, he's the gatekeeper of her coochie.
No, 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 no. See, you moving the goalpost. You
No, I'm
moving the
not. No,
goalpost.
I'm not. No, I'm
You
not.
know,
No, I'm not.
don't
But you always say,
don't
well, hold on.
use
Hey, hold
my
on.
talking
Uh,
points against me. Come on now,
yeah,
bro.
yeah, come on, go on
Listen.
now. Come on now.
Okay, let me
It's always the
hold up,
man's
hold
fault
up, hold
for
up,
a woman
hold up.
sleeping with a married
But
person. It's always the
but you
man's
know what
fault, right?
though? We as men gotta quit doing that. We gotta quit doing that. Because let me tell you something. Hold up. That right there is a piss poor excuse. You know what I'm saying? You enabling men to think with their ding ding when they need to think with their brain. And if you think
Right.
with your
Some of the
brain,
generation
then you
do.
know. Hold up. Men that think with they ding dong are the ones that will use that as an excuse. We have a mouth, we have a brain, and we know how to say no. All right, I could
Right.
have easily been like, look, Together you fine as hell, you sexy as hell, but I'm happily married, and I don't want to break my vows, and I don't want to blow up my family. It's just one night of passion with you ain't worth me blowing up my family. You see how easy
Right.
that was. You
Yeah.
see how
Well,
easy that was. Men need to start doing that.
And
but it's
women
also,
too.
hey, it also, if a man comes,
Oh
married
Lord.
man, hold on. It also, if a woman found out the man married, she can say, "Oh, no, I don't want to break up your home. I don't want to deal with you."
But it
That's
is
true too, but a
you
lot of times a man won't tell a woman that he's still married. He will say he's separated. He will say all these things because he
Oh,
has one mission. He wants to get laid. But then I blame, like when a woman is married and she steps out on her husband, it's totally her fault because she stood before
exactly.
God and she made a
Exactly.
promise to God that she would be
Exactly.
faithful to her
And you
husband,
would be
and she
throwing
went
her
out there
under the
and got
bus.
some
Be true.
penis. That's her fault. Anybody that's married, that they are at fault because you have no business looking. And if you got a female out there that just want to be a fun girl, they don't have no responsibility. They don't care whether you married or not. They don't give a damn. All they know is what I want right now. And I see an opportunity. He may be a man that can take care of my business, like fund me, give me some money. Oh, he married. Oh, yeah, I can still sleep with him and use it over his head to threaten him. I'm gonna tell your wife. Now she got him in a booby trap. But all he had to do was what Armando said. You know what? You beautiful and everything like that. You know, you banging, but I can't do that to my wife. I love my wife. You know, it goes both ways. Even if the woman goes outside of her marriage, she's at fault too. I blame her. I don't blame that man that she went and tried to, got in bed with. That's her fault because she got the wedding ring. She got the marriage paperwork. She got all that stuff, not him. So
Did,
opportunity, they gonna take it.
did true. Let me tell you about the gun line. Let me break down the gun line to you. Okay.
Break down the
whatever
gun
y'all,
All right.
line.
whatever
Go
y'all say, still ain't gonna change
go
my opinion.
hold up. Let me break down the gun line. When I break it down this way, I'm finna take you back to the Valley Lynette days. Okay. All right, remember when we was in high school, okay? We both played sports. All right. So we hung with the who's who on the campus. Okay. Remember, some of your teammates, the jocks, They had girlfriends. Most of them, damn near all of them had girlfriends. Okay, they used to walk around the hall with girlfriend, wear their Letterman's jacket or whatever. But we knew behind closed doors, when we get in the dressing room and everything, everybody started telling war stories. We knew they had side chicks. You know what I'm saying? We knew they had side chick. They would have a side chick of Lynette. They would have a side chick of Lafayette. They would have a side chick at West Point. What did we do? Duh, man. Hey, bro, you macking. Yeah, but shoot, give me some doubt. Give me some doubt. Give me some doubt, Bo. Give me some doubt, Lamaska. Give me some doubt, bro. Come on, give me some doubt. Give me some doubt. Give me some doubt, bro. Yeah. Give me some doubt, Joe. Yeah. Give me some doubt, Corey. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Give me some doubt, Stanley. You pimping. Okay, but let's just say girlfriend. Let's say if the girlfriend had a side dude. The minute she stepped outside the relationship, what was she? A skeezer, a hoe, a slut, a skank. You see what I'm saying? We give men the pass when they cheat. We give men the pass when they cheat. We give them, we high five them, and it's you know, they you know what I'm saying, they bit pimping when they do it. But when women do it, we throw them up under the bus. Now that used to be cool when I was young, before I grew up and became a man and got wiser. But now I see we were being hypocrites. We were being big ass hypocrites back in the days, man.
But this is the thing. If a woman does
ain't no
that, right?
This is the thing. We were being hypocrites.
No, I understand that. Now, if she knew, guess what? Guess what? They're still gonna call her a hoe or slut and everything else. If she still knew who was married.
Yeah, but if a dude,
but
hold on. If a dude,
I called him out too.
No. If a dude is banging out, a badass married woman, what they gonna do? They gonna high five him. They gonna dap him down, bro. You banging out that married chick? Damn, you banging out Mrs. Together? Damn, she bad, she fine, and she married. Damn, how you pull that off? We'll be dapping them down. We ain't gonna sit there and tell them, oh man, you a dog, you ain't ish. We ain't finna be doing that. We're gonna be dapping them down. Come on now.
Look, a real man would call them out on it.
Oh man,
you know what I'm saying? So what you saying? If
I'm your friend, if it's you, I would call you out. You know why? Because you my homie. You like a brother to me, and I care about you. But if it's a dude that I just know and just associate that I don't give a damn about, I'm just gonna dap him down. But all right, man, pimp on, and I'm gonna keep it moving.
I ain't gonna dap him down.
If I don't know him like that, I just dap him down. Shit, I'm like, okay, man, you macking. Okay, you doing your thing. But if it's somebody like, but if it's you or Sniper or Ren Rock, you know, y'all like family to me. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I ain't gonna let y'all go out like that. I'm like, man, you know that woman married, man.
Cause one, I guess I look at it totally different like that, right? But it's just like when, you know how we say a man's dog, whatever it is that they want to put out on me, like, oh, man grooms a woman and it grooms a young girl, and when a woman does it, she don't get called out for it. You see what I'm saying? Hey, it is what it is. But I got something to ask y'all.
It's double standards all around. Okay, like a teacher that's like 28 years old, 29. Okay, that's why I say they need to quit putting these young, hot-looking teachers in high school. They need to put them in elementary and have them old, fat
fogies.
Yeah. Put them in the damn high school, because I think a lot more would get done when they messed up back in the late 80s. When you start seeing damn fine ass damn teachers teaching damn high school boys, come on now, that's when the mess started. in the late, and you know I'm telling the truth. That's when the mess started. Them women,
I'm not sure
them women could flirt, hold damn tutoring sessions with. Okay, so you got a 29-year-old hot teacher and a done 17-year-old football job, and they screw around or whatever, and nothing happened to the female teacher. Nothing happened to her. But if it's a male,
guy. Yep.
If it's a guy banging a 17-year-old cheerleader or a 17-year-old majorette, oh, he gone. And I done seen that happen. He gone. He gone to prison. Click, click.
Yep.
Same thing should happen for these women, that's for sure.
They getting slaps on the wrist. Probation.
No, they shouldn't. They shouldn't. They should go straight to
three months in prison. They getting slaps on the wrist. Yeah.
If a man goes to jail, she should go to jail. Period. That's how I feel about it.
I got another one right here. I got another story right here. A New Jersey business bought $25 million in tickets to win $95 million jackpot. How you feel about that? This
25 million?
Spent $25 million to buy about $25 million worth of tickets to win $95 million.
They hit for how much?
A lotto ticket.
They hit for how much?
$95 million. $95 million.
Yeah, they got a good damn return on their investment. They got a damn good return on their investment.
On April 22nd, 2023, someone won $95 million lotto Texas jackpot by spending $25 million to buy nearly every possible number combination in the draw.
They came up on 70 million. They've got a good damn return on them, so they invested 25 million and they profited 70 million. That's damn good. They need to be on Wall Street. Hell. That's smart.
Yeah.
I ain't mad at it.
It's smart, but yeah, shoot. Nah, I'm like this right here. It says not. It's unorthodox, and they did it on the app.
That ain't the first time that happened. Remember, it was a company that did that out there in Cali.
Yeah.
Like 10, 15 years ago, and the pot was like damn near $1 billion. And I think they spent like $5 million in tickets or something like that.
That's every possible number you can get.
Yeah. They should. I mean, that's a good investment. They
that came up.
That's a good return on your investment.
I'm see.
Denise, you should. Here's why. Especially when the pot is big. You could hit. Let's say if you get 4 in the Powerball, and the pot is like 800 million or something like that, you could get maybe like close to $1 million or something like that.
800 million after they take taxes, you'll probably be down to like 500 million because they're not gonna take and leave you with $1 million.
Yeah, well, hell, 500 million. You should not. I mean, that should cover 2-3 generations. If you know what I'm saying, if you invest it right, 500 million, you invest that money right. Your family, the next generation, your kids, their kids, their kids' kids, and their kids' kids should be straight. You talking about several generations after you should be straight. 500 million, yes.
There's a guy out here that won the lotto. He hit the $2 billion lotto, and it was like a big old fight because they said that one of the guys said that the dude stole the ticket and signed his name on it. They went to court and they sided with the guy that said that he bought the ticket, and they asked to see the footage. I don't know what happened with the footage, but man, so this dude, he was hurt. He was like, it was my ticket. He stole my ticket. And he tried to
take got me a damn lawyer. And they had to the only way they should have took that money from that man is if the cameras said the other guy bought it first.
But I don't know what happened with the footage. They didn't go into any more details. But this dude that they gave it to, they awarded him he running around here. Well, the house that he bought, I think it burnt up in those fires, but he's running around here spending money like crazy. He buying all these expensive cars. If I hit the $2 billion lottery, I'll be like, let me take care of my family, and I'll be like taking care of little stuff, and I'll be like, we about to do some things. Wolfpack, we about to do some things.
And one thing I would definitely do is take, like,
huh?
Go ahead.
I said, open up the studio, something for us. Hey, get a business. So,
I'd rather open up a business. I ain't opening up no studio.
But what I'm saying,
I ain't into music.
I wasn't talking about no damn music. and business so it could be passed down. You see what I'm saying? Generational wealth thing. You see what I'm saying? But some people
if we come into that kind of money, we get in the movie, we go on the route together, going screenwriting and all that. That's the route I would go.
Yeah.
I'm serious.
The only thing
that
about
has always been my dream. That has always been my dream right there.
The only thing about this screenwriting is like when you into a groove and you getting it, and the person looking over and you sitting at the table with everybody and they crossing shit out and you looking like, motherfucker, excuse my language, I'm so sorry. You're like, what you crossing out? That's what you said. Put you bad. You done spent all this time, and then you got people sitting up here putting lines through stuff, and you looking like, hold on a minute. You told me to put that there. Now you changing your mind? And then once they look at it again, oh yeah, no. Now you got me messed up.
I know one thing.
We're going, hey, whatever you write, we go with it.
I know one thing. If Tubi would have been around 20 years ago,
right.
Man, I'd be meeting right now.
So, it is what it is. I said, we going what she write. We all got ad-lib. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's how they do it. They be crossing stuff out, and then, man, my jaws be tight. Like, oof. And it's a lot, and you typing away, typing away. You can't be disturbed because if somebody say something to you, you lose your track of thought. You be like mad. Oh, man, that stuff is torture.
Type what they said. Type listen to somebody else and type what they said.
I done did all that. I done have Wolfpack conversations, and I don't have Wolfpack conversations in the damn thing. I had to erase all of it. I think one night I got to like almost a whole page, and I said, shit. And I had to erase all. Like, oh my god!
Yes, see, when you write, you can't be listening to no YouTube. When you write, you got to cut some jazz music on or something like that.
I can have background noise. It doesn't matter what kind of noise, but I got more invested in the conversation than I should have because it got real good, and I'm like, what the heck? I'm like, oh man, I had to erase all that. Man, I was so mad. I said, I'm just gonna put it down when they on. I'm just gonna sit and listen.
So
I'm not typing nothing else.
So
I done it a few times, huh?
So she don't need to be listening while writing.
No, not when y'all have good conversations. The way Armando been going lately, I probably would have typed up every damn thing he said if I was listening and typing. I'd have typed up everything like, this is not part of the movie. This is not part of the movie.
Denise said she had a dog, right? Denise said she had a dog, a big dog. Guess what his name was? Guess what his name was?
Where?
Peanut.
Oh, okay. I'm feeling it.
For a big dog?
For a big dog?
A big dog. What thing about dog names, man? Just you could be creative. You could be different when it comes to dog names.
Yeah, and let's see what. Hey, together, tell me about your crazy dog.
Oh, Satan.
Listen
Nah,
to this.
hell no. I ain't giving my dog no name like that now. Come on.
I didn't name him.
Here's why. Here's why. Listen to
I got Satan from a boyfriend, and
Oh, have mercy.
he trained the dog. He trained the dog like in German, like he spoke to the, and I had to learn, but I kept getting it messed up. And then he trained him number commands like take 1, take 2, take all the way up to number 5. Each one of those numbers meant something. So he was like, you got to be at home at a certain time to make sure that you feed him, because and I'm like, what you mean I gotta be at home? What the heck? What's up? So I'm like, okay, I'll be at home. And I'm like, all right, whatever. So I got stuck in traffic, and this sucker got out the gate because he was a pit. He was a big old hefty pit named Satan. He was pretty too. He would go to the neighbors' dogs. He would sniff out whoever had food outside. He would beat the dog up and eat their food. Like, it wasn't a real vicious fight, but they knew back up. They got tired of it because he would. And I'm like, I keep blocking this and blocking that, and y'all not watching the damn dog, And the neighbor got to the point where she was like, where your food at? I'll feed him. I'll feed him myself. Because he would I had to be at home like 6 o'clock to make sure he ate. If not, he was going scouting for his own food. He was a terror. I was like, I can't deal with this.
Did you ever yell at him and say, Satan, come in the house?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I know I told him to sit his ass down.
Boy, I wish if you did that, boy, I wish I could have been around. I'd have been laughing my ass off. Satan coming. I could just hear you. Man, I could just hear you. I could have just imagined that. Together.
I don't remember. I don't know if I did. I might have, but I don't remember saying it. I could have. Knowing me. I could have. And then with the part that used to piss me off about him, after he knew he did wrong, he would look at me like, you still mad? Hell yeah, I'm mad. Everybody in the neighborhood don't like me. They don't.
Hey.
Yeah, Satan, sit your ass down.
Hey, you see what Black Butterfly said? She had a dog named Lil Boosie.
Mm-hmm.
That's terrible. And Tequila, don't forget Tequila. Tijuana.
Yeah. Tijuana. Black Butterfly had one named Tijuana too. That's the one she carried around in a little bag. Y'all really respect. Hey,
Riaz, respect, bro. Salute, Riaz. Salute to you, Riaz, from the King of Detroit.
Yeah, that dog. Oh Lord. Yeah, somebody else in the chat said they had to look at your name too. They were like, yeah, I had to look at that name too together.
Denise. And thing about it, you know what I call her dog, the one dog? I said that was a neighborhood bully.
Yeah. Yeah, thank God I had neighbors that was willing to go get the food and feed them for me when I got. I'm like, oh my God. That's when the cell phones, you paid $1 a minute when they first came. I was like, real quick. I'm stuck in traffic. I don't want to take more than $1. She was like, is it on the porch? Yeah, the food is on the porch. That dog, you can spell cat out and he be ready to go. That dog was smart. But, sadly, one of the neighbors, she lied. One of the neighbors poisoned him, and she lied and said she didn't do it. But, yeah, you did it. But he was.
You want to get your face bitten off. Because either way, you boy.
You want a monkey or a little girl? Enjoy yourself.
Them monkeys strong as hell. They paw you and take out half of your face. And a lion, man, shoot, let him get hungry enough.
And she's talking about little lion.
A little lion, big lion, it don't matter. Little lion do some damage.
That little lion gonna go to be a bit.
Yeah.
Big. Yeah. Shoot, I
I
see.
ain't fucking around with no wild animals. No, no,
I'm
no.
telling how the male lion is. So he's so good. These pack of hyenas, right? Wouldn't even attack that. Wouldn't even attack that lion by itself. It's crazy,
Yeah,
ain't it?
cause all that lion got to do is catch one of them, and the rest of them gonna scatter. Well,
Mhm.
when they see what he do with that one hyena, when he take that one hyena and bite his head off, it's over. The rest of them gonna run off.
Look, hey, don't I said that lion just sat there, that lady there that looked at him like, y'all expect me to attack y'all? I'm just chilling. Lion was laying there just chilling. Oh Lord have mercy. You see what she said? She said she gonna marry one of those men in that men that be in the
That be in the
village.
village, and there's nothing to the one of the men that be in the village. You'll be surprised how many women that would fantasize about Zulu men. That's what you call Zulu men. The men that I'm serious, the men that be
Yeah,
out in the Congos in Africa,
yeah.
hun damn lions and shit. Yeah.
But I tell you, boy, hey, but like I said, I think Dawn Robinson, I think she had peace what she doing. You know what I'm saying? She had peace what she did. Feel what I'm saying?
But I
And
think people gonna find her. Like I said, even though
negative.
she at peace, they're gonna try to pick through. And Jermaine Dupri, he already got something to say. He should just mind his business because she didn't say nothing about him or anything. She was just talking about her own experience. And here he go adding his 2 cents into my. Well, she had something. I forgot what he said, but he get on my nerve. He always got to chime in on something.
He a hater. Jermaine
Yeah,
J,
he a
he is a
hater. He
hater.
always got to chime in on something. He always want to stay relevant. He get on my nerves.
He
I
is
know.
a hater. That character he played in Too Deep, he is that in real life.
I know.
Huh?
Why you had to go make Mr. Zulu? You see what Denise done put?
Oh,
There you
I
go.
Who?
forgot she was in. I didn't know she was in him.
Yeah,
I
she was
forgot she
there.
was in him. You know her mind stay in the
Okay, Miss
gutter.
Eggplant. All right, Miss
You know,
Eggplant. You
her
better be
mind
careful
stay in
before
the
you
gutter,
get the
boy.
wrong eggplant.
That's why I'm staying away from that.
Mhm.
Oh,
Now I
Lord,
just
have mercy.
when Butterfly said that, I was like, man, I done heard. Don't you know
Yeah,
rich
I heard it.
women travel to Africa to the Congos to look for Zulu men?
Yeah, there's a white woman on YouTube. I saw her like a few years back.
Mm-hmm.
She
Mm-hmm.
went over there and got one of them village men, and she just a smiling. I said he must got
Mm-hmm.
a real strong back.
Mm-hmm.
She happy.
Yeah, he put that work on her for real.
Denise tell me it's time for her to go to sleep. She tired. No, you just got called out. You always like that, Denise.
Mm.
What did she? What did that? What I was about to say. I'm talking out of my sleep. No, y'all not. Who on this panel think they talking out their sleep?
If they say they talking out they sleep, I can't tell them they not.
Nah.
Express
Mm,
yourself.
Cap, they ain't talking out no sleep. They are not talking out no sleep.
Hey,
Look, if that's what they say, I'm gonna go along with it.
They might go to bed. They might go to bed dreaming about what they talking about.
They're gonna be
yeah.
talking about I went to the Congo in my sleep
Mm.
and I saw Izabu. Hey, what's the craziest animal fight you ever seen in real life?
Mm-mm.
Lord have mercy.
The craziest animal fight
Uh-huh.
on TV.
No, in your like in real life, you not on TV.
Well, that would be two dogs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be two dogs. Cause back then in the late '80s, that's when the dog fighting started. I didn't
Oh,
realize that it illegal and all of that. But
Yeah.
you know,
Right.
two dogs, you put them out there fighting. Two mean ass pit bulls going at it.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Mm.
What about you, D-True?
She almost, just on the dog. That's it.
Okay. I used to walk because I used to live in the mountains, and I was walking up the hill, and I had like a stick, but it had like it was sharp at the end because that area had a lot of coyotes. So I'm walking and I hear this noise, and this pit bull is chained up, but it has a lot of room to move around. It wasn't like tight. So these two coyotes felt like, oh, he's vulnerable. I wish to this day I had a video camera. That pit bull whooped the hell out of both of them coyotes. They thought they had a chance. That pit bull, the coyote tried to get away. That pit bull was like, nah, come on back here. I was sitting there and the owner came out and was like, get something. I'm like, that ain't my dog. I'm just looking. I ain't about to mess with them coyotes. That pit bull whooped the shoe out of both of them coyotes. In his own yard. That was the craziest thing I have ever seen. But when I was living in that area, we had to be careful because there was also mountain lions that would come down to it, especially at night. I made sure I was in the house.
Where the hell were you at?
I was living up in the up there, Eaton Canyon, where the fires took place.
Man, hell no.
Yeah, up there they get bears. Yeah, they get bears.
You said the keyword mountain. That's why I don't play around in the Appalachians. I make sure I got a full tank of gas when I'm riding through any parts of the Appalachians. Because they say in them Appalachians are loaded with mountain lions.
Yeah. And Black Butterfly said, hold on. First she said, what did she say? First she said,
a cat and a mouse. I never knew a mouse is so loud. Oh.
She said she over here dreaming about Zulu men, but she came back and corrected and said her and Denise sleep. You right? Yeah, she said that. And Denise said, I don't know what they saying. My boo ain't sleeping next to me tonight.
Yeah,
shit, he probably need a break.
Yeah, hey, Butterfly, I love the mountain too when I'm in the cabin.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't been outside. You wake up, it'd be a hungry mountain lion standing over you.
But the only thing about like I love the mountain life. I love it. But it was a couple of things like it took time to come down that hill to get into the city, and then like where the freeway and everything else was, it took like 30 minutes to get down the hill to get down into the city part. But like if you had a swimming pool, it would be a bear. Like you could just finish cleaning your pool and you'll hear a big old splash. It'll be a bear. And once he got wet, he'll get out. He'll wait till you finish cleaning your pool before he jump in there. For real talk. That's what they do. That mess was crazy. My homegirl uncle was cleaning his pool. He was like 70-something years old at the time. And I went to the house with her, and he like, yeah, I just finished cleaning the pool. He says nice and clean. And we was talking. All of a sudden,
why they don't have a tarp?
No, he didn't have a tarp. He didn't have a tarp at the time. And all of a sudden, we hear a big old splash. And then they had like a little chihuahua named Coco. And Coco at the sliding glass door. All I heard was blankety, 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 blank. I mean, this man was cussing. He was calling that bear. I mean, he acted like that bear stole his money. He said, it was hot. I just cleaned that mother blanket pool. He was gone, cussing. And the bear got out the water. And I don't know, I forgot how the gate was, but the bear walked right out the gate and started walking down the street. The stupid chihuahua broke out the daggone door somehow and was running behind the bear barking. The bear turned around and swiped at it. And they was like, get him. I said, I'm not about to die for nobody, dog. You crazy? You can get another one.
The only way I would have a pool in my backyard, I would have to have one of them things like everybody in Florida that has a pool, they have them little glass, like they look like glass.
You can't
houses.
do that there. They wouldn't let you do that up there. He, like, when I say the gate was about how tall was it? I'm trying to give you exact measurement. How tall are you? You say 5'11"?
Mm-hmm.
So the gate had to be as high as about 5 feet tall. It's like a little bit over 5 feet tall. Because
Man, a dog can jump that. A dog can jump that.
No. I understand that, but look, I'm saying he was right there at the mountain. When I say if you jumped over his gate, there was the mountain right there. So he didn't have a high gate like everybody else had. He had a regular, right? And so when while he was cleaning the pool, I was looking and I could see the deer. Those deers are amazing. The cliff is like real steep and they just standing there like no problem. I'm like, wow. He like, oh yeah, we always get deer over here. We get this, we get that. I said, this too close. You right here at the mountain. I could not live here. I could not live here. And so he would be talking about they had to get special glass because the birds used to like smell the cooking and would like bust the glass and break in the houses. So all those houses up there, they have to get a special kind of glass made. And then they have to have trash cans with locks on it so that the birds won't like be able to break in the trash cans and get the food out.
Garbage and stuff.
Yeah. And so his wife came home one night, pulled up in the driveway, the bird standing right there at the driveway like he was waiting for her to come home. She said, I slowly backed the hell out and called animal control. I started rolling. I was busting up.
Yeah, them bears, one thing about them bears, they will not attack you. They just want
food.
They just be wanting food. That's why if I lived in the mountain, I'm keeping me like jugs and jugs of honey, just in case one of them show up. All you have to do is just set that damn honey out for them. They had to keep them occupied.
So what happened was like when she first moved there, she said she was gone and they came back home and the bear had broken their house and ransacked tore the house up. So being that, the neighbors knew what happened, they told her what kind of glass and how to secure her house from the bear being able to break in. But they encourage you not to feed them because if you feed them, then they'll get like more and more. Yeah, they'll come back more and more. Animals will come. Even you'll invite like the mountain lions and all those different animals, and they tell you don't feed them. So that's why. When you living up there, they tell you don't feed them.
But you know what I tell people though? You know what I tell people? We as humans, right? And everybody say, "Oh, this is right here." Guess what? Guess who here before we were? The animals here before we were. So this they land.
Especially up in the mountains. That's why they be up there so much. I'm like, y'all building all these houses, and like on the other side of where I was, it was a street called Lincoln, and it goes all the way up to the tip top. But then there's like a community up there. You gotta have they have like a guard there. You gotta have something special to get into the gate, even if you are a resident. Shaquille O'Neal mama got a house up there, and they say he used to come running through. I'm like, I don't care. What do I care? He ain't giving me no money.
Look, there's the niece. I just let y'all read it for yourself. We don't need no bunch of expose, Denise.
Well, I enjoy my time with my brothers as always.
Yeah,
I got to cook hubby's dinner.
Yeah, we'll get ready to get around. What baby Wolf doing?
Looking at YouTube.
What are you watching on YouTube?
I don't know, some stuff, some kid stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, they be having all kinds of cartoons and
Yeah.
kids shows on YouTube.
Tell her,
Mhm.
tell her Armando and D-True said, hey.
Let
He
me
probably ain't gonna pay attention to you anyway. You know how that goes, don't you, Armando?
Armando and D-True said, what's up? How wow.
He ain't
He
taking
just
nobody.
He said, how wow.
Hey, look, his eye didn't even move for that. What he was watching, did it?
Yeah, he did. He turned around real quick.
Oh yeah, quick, cause he didn't want to.
When I said Armando, he turned around real quick. Normally, if I go in there, he won't break the TV, but I said something.
Yeah. Thank my panel. Thank to the chat and all the people that are gonna watch the replay together. Armando, Black Butterfly.
No, say that right. Detroit King Leprechaun Killer.
Yeah.
Say it right.
Denise. Who was that? Red Rock, Young Riz, C Viper 23. Who else was
Everybody.
Monique. I'm trying to think who else was in here. Shirley Kirkland came up in here, and everybody else. Thank you for your love. Thank you for support. Last shout out and comment.
I'm gonna say like my sister, you knew, said you ain't got to go home, but you can get out of here.
Yeah, take care of yourselves and each other. Enjoy the rest of your Friday night. Be safe out there.
Yep.
And hit that like button on your way out.
Yep. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. And for the last time, not for the last time, for tonight. Love and respect yourself, because when you love and respect yourself, you see through the BS. Self-love is the best love, because who's going to love you better than you love yourself? Peace. We are out.
Detroit.